Sean.
Yo, Julian.
Hi, Kayla.
And we are the Know By Now podcast. Welcome back to episode 2. If you didn't know by then, you should and will know by now. And once again, we take your questions to help you in different situations in life, and just whatever young adult things you may be going through. So we're going to get started with our first question. And this is... Hi, guys. I'm a 20-year-old guy and want to remain anonymous. Well, hello, anonymous. I've been dating this girl for 3 months, and I fuck with her. She holds it down and knows the vibes. Hey, holding it down and knowing the vibes, two very important things for a girl to do.
Oh, my God.
Especially at 20. All she got to do is hold it down.
That's checking all the boxes. That's checking all the boxes right there. Kind of porn does you watch? Oh.
What?
Okay. I took another shorty to catch Barbie up in the Bronx.
You're done.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Anonymous is funny.
He's not holding it down or knowing the vibes.
I thought it was safe because my girl don't ever leave Queens unless she in the city. I don't think she even know how to get to the Bronx, so I was good. Or so I thought.
What?
Her brother caught me creeping with shorty, and we locked eye contact. I'm nervous, but the only reason I'm not shaking in my boots is because he was with a shorty too, but it wasn't his wife. They was real cozied up, and we crossed paths, Zoolander style. Oh, you good? You got hey. Hold on, let's see what this is a week ago, and my girl hasn't said shit yet. Should I say something to her? Y'all think she knows?
Honestly, her brother should line you. You should just get lined by her brother.
When you say her brother should line me, you mean like he should have me killed?
Or beat up or something.
Because he has to kill me.
As a brother,
Yeah.
should beat you up at least.
Did you hear the part that he said his brother was also with a woman that wasn't his wife and they was cozied up?
I don't know what that got to do with me.
No, it has to do with the family.
It has to do with the brother.
What I got to do with my relationship?
Okay,
My brother better tell me.
So
Listen, they've been together. You guys have been together for 3 months, right? Your brother has a family on the line. Your brother's not going to tell you. Because if your brother tells you, guess what I'm going to do?
Okay.
I'm going to tell your brother's wife.
Okay, they're married though. A lot of people stay
So
with
you-
cheating men. Not me, but some of y'all.
No. You're good. What's his name again?
What's that meme with the
Anonymous.
gif where he's anonymous. He doesn't.
Oh yeah, anonymous. Smart. You're good. There's no chance somebody's going to risk their family for a relationship that has only been 3 months. Like if it was, I think the brother would play it differently. And I'm not saying he would say something because of what's on the line, but say this is your boyfriend of like 7 years, and he's been with his lady waiting for like 8 years or so and about to have a kid. He might like feel like, damn, I don't want my sister to be going through this. But at the end of the day, he has to think for himself in this situation before he thinks about his sister. And it's a family. You're good.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
You're good.
Personally, why are you cheating on your girl after 3 months? Seems a little early to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
seems a little early to me.
Cheating is crazy.
So one, cheating is crazy.
Yeah, no.
What is the what is the acceptable time frame for cheating?
3
I
months
just
is
feel
a
like
little
3
early.
months is like, if you're gonna cheat, I'm not saying cheating is okay, but like, I don't know, you're just like, it's fresh. You're still in the honeymoon. And you're already outside, like seeing Barbie with bitches.
Yeah.
City is getting burnt down.
Hey, yo.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that the way the world works, I think that social media makes it extremely small. So you're not really, if you're going outside, just assume somebody's gonna see you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And to be honest, I do like I said, your girl knows the vibes and she holds it down. That's all you need. You
Yeah,
feel
and
me?
he's not holding it down or knowing the vibes
Yeah,
at
like
all.
I'm sure your girl like Barbie, bro. Like you gotta be.
Yeah,
plotting
why would
around.
you have to go see Barbie with another bitch? Are you dead serious?
You
That's
really
the play.
Barbie is crazy.
You shouldn't be tired of your girl yet, bro. It's 3 months in.
I don't.
I hope she goes sees Oppenheimer with a nigga or something.
3 hours in the theater with
so-
the,
Yeah, with a nigga,
with the
yeah.
next man is nuts.
Exactly.
So retaliation is your method.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're a
yo.
cheat backer,
Yeah.
and then you stay.
No.
When you do it, you say you cheat back, or you
I don't
say you
cheat.
get
What
your
are we
lick back?
talking about?
Oh,
I don't know.
You just said yeah.
When I said
I
cheat
said
back,
for
you said yeah,
her,
Maya,
that
quickly.
would probably be like, you know, a
Alright,
good
alright.
good solution. Just go
So
see
all in all, do
Oppenheimer
we
with
agree
the nigga you said was your friend? and
He
call
should
it
be
a day?
fine. Anonymous should be fine.
He should be good because I feel personally like one, I wouldn't be cheating on my girl. You feel
Right.
me? 3 months, y'all just hang out with her that day, bro. You avoiding like
Dead
okay, she
ass.
don't know how to get here, so I'm gonna go. That's a lot of work to do.
With a Bronx girl?
Just hang out with your shorty, bro. But at the
You're
same
getting
time,
fucking limed.
that's hilarious. What Ice
No,
Spice said?
like seriously, girls
Both
from
from the Bronx
will
found
have
out that
you
she
lying.
dirty.
Nah, that is facts though. Well,
You know, the
she's
Queens
from
girl
Queens
might be
though. Nah,
fine.
his girl's from Queens.
She might be chill, but the Bronx girl find out you got another girl, you're done.
Hey man, I just think that you could just love your shorty, but in the event that you are in the theater and you make that eye contact moment for me would have been like, I would have told him with no words, play with it if you want to, my nigga. Like it would have been like, we could do
Balls
this,
in
bro.
your
Like
court.
that's like basically what happened was like, you feel me? Y'all are playing. You and her brother are playing 2-person Uno, and he has a draw 2 in his hand, but you got 2 draw 4s. You feel me? So you gonna pick them 2 cards up, but it's gonna rain down hell on him afterward. And so just hold your cards confidently, bro. He know not to play with you.
Hey, Sean would have been in the theater, went up, dapped up the brother, like,
Oh, yeah.
went in his
Hey,
ear, like, she bad, ain't it?
Like, hey, man. She bad, ain't it? It's crazy. She bad, ain't it? It's crazy.
Oh, man.
She bad, ain't it? It's
Oh,
crazy.
man. Hey,
Yeah,
try it
nah.
if you want to.
Try it
man.
if you want
You
to,
gotta
bro.
kill me, fam. 'cause
Yeah,
this
you
shit-
gotta
I'm about
kill
to,
me.
I'm about to do the like some Game of Thrones shit here. So
I'm about to Rock Nation.
Must pay for their crimes.
Look at him.
anonymous.
Look
yo,
at
that-
me.
Out of here.
I'm the captain now.
Y'all at the barbecue and you're like, hello.
Yeah, man. Hey, go fix me a plate, nigga.
Okay. Hi, my name.
Oh man.
Ready? Hi, my name is Melody. I'm 23 years old and I live in Harlem.
What's up, Melody?
Melody.
I've been dating a boy from the Bronx, first mistake, for a few weeks. And every time he pulls up to smoke with me, he makes me pay for half the weed. I never dated a smoker before, but I feel like he should treat me to the weed if I'm his girl. Am I expecting too much, or should he be smoking me out?
Nah, treat me to the weed as my girl is nuts. Like have your own weed too as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shut the fuck up. He does
bring
pay
some.
for...
My fault. I thought that was the question before.
He's
At
ready
least
to
have
go
a
in.
little bit
He's
of
ready to
weed.
go in. No,
If you a smoker,
bro,
how much of
bro.
a smoker are you if you got no bud? Like
Out of here.
no.
Okay. Okay, and then she says, he does pay for dinner and Ubers whenever we go out, but I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for anything at all. Let me know if I'm tripping. Period. I support you, queen.
I'm so sorry. Melody.
Yo,
23.
Kayla, we not gonna win with you.
They've been.
This is crazy.
Listen, man.
Why are you paying for
Julian,
weed?
matter of fact, you got
That's a
this.
men's
You-
hobby.
I already answered the. That's crazy.
Going
It's a
in.
men's
No, I'm
hobby.
fucking with you.
So, if you a smoker,
Sharing is caring.
you should have your own
She
weed.
said she doesn't-
because
oh, she
do
said she
you live
doesn't-
with your man, or is he supposed to drive you an eighth a day, or you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that
say that.
work?
She just
You
said
should
she's-
definitely have your own batch to roll up whenever you want to, pack a cone, hit a bowl, whatever your method is. When you guys are smoking and going out, yeah, like he should cover the weed in general. Like, yeah, he's gonna cover main things. If we're going out to eat, I'll take you out to eat. We're gonna do an activity. I could pay for it. I got bud, but like to never have bud yourself is nuts.
He
To
said-
consider yourself a smoker.
I don't know if she's a smoker, though, because she said I've
This
never
is the
dated
first
a
time
smoker.
I dated a smoker, but that
So it
doesn't
doesn't
mean
mean
that
she's not a smoker,
she's
yeah.
never smoked. She's saying this is the first time she dated somebody that do smoke.
Right.
So now are you mad that you got to split the bud, or are you just like not a smoker yourself?
Yeah, because if she's,
So-
she's not a smoker,
tough.
then
For me personally, I feel like you said she's 23, right?
yeah.
And they're together. I feel like he shouldn't be like, "Yo, you got your 5?" Like that shouldn't
No,
be
no, no,
happening.
no,
when
no,
you
no,
get
no,
together.
no.
Like,
But you got your 5 is like 22.
Like,
Like
you
that's
trying
like
to match.
17 years old.
At this point, like whether it's my girl, even if it's just a friend of mine, like even like my homeboy, like if somebody's coming over to my crib to smoke, I'm not gonna ask them for like it's like, bro, I have weed, like I was
Yeah.
gonna smoke this, so it's like if I'm inviting a shorty over to smoke, like I'm just gonna roll it up and smoke. I'm not gonna ask her
Yeah.
for like her
Yeah.
contribution. Like I invited you here to smoke. You
behavior.
feel
But
me?
if I dated her for 3 months, I would expect
a
that she
few
pulls
weeks.
up I expect
Julian
that if
not
we're
trying to share
smoking,
anything.
no. It's just weed to me is different. Like that's something that we're both gonna do regardless. So like to never have it, but you smoke when you home by yourself, that don't make sense. Like you ain't bring the weed you had with you today. You just don't never have for 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Oh, brother.
That's
brother.
crazy.
Hey, man.
Everything the women has is what's mine and then what's ours. Like I'm gonna put mine over
That's
here,
crazy.
and I'm gonna come over there. But for weed, I don't mind that. You feel me? Like that's a minor thing. Like
It is.
My I don't want to say
Damn,
issue
I sound like a
because-
weed Scrooge right now. But think about
hey, come over here with your
I'm
eighth.
thinking about this like
Gram for gram.
3 weeks. I hope they're hitting it off. I hope everything's great for them. You know what I'm saying? I hope that they can get to 3 years one day. But at that 3-year point, if you still the only one just copping bud,
okay,
like
I understand
yo,
what
it's
you're-
bud.
what you're
So
saying.
you're training bad habits. Is
Exactly, because my thing is that the weed isn't the issue.
Right.
If I got weed,
Right.
like we could just smoke. We're
Even
in my
dates.
crib. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
do
not-
it for now.
That's not the issue, but it's just
For
like
now.
her mentality. I'm gonna do it for now. It's hilarious.
That was hilarious.
I'm gonna do it for now. It's hilarious. But like her mentality of I shouldn't have to pay for anything. Like he should take care of this, and that.
Period.
It's just like.
I think that's what ticked me off.
It's like-
it
went on a
sounded
rampage
so
as soon
like.
as he heard that.
like yo, like why are you like this?
Matter of
You
fact, give
feel
me your
Like,
what 5 at?
give me my
That
$5.
pissed me off.
5 at.
Like yo, like just I don't think that anybody should be coming into a situation and planning to contribute as little as possible.
Right.
It's like like no, he should do all this, and so what are you doing? Like what is your value? Like, and it's like if
Smoking.
you want
Oh,
him
God.
to. If you want him to buy you things and take you on dates and smoke you out, whatever, if you want him to do these things to show that he has interest in you, what do you do to show that you have interest in him? You
So
feel me?
you want her to pull up with the 5 is what you're saying?
No, not at all. I'm saying I don't want her to. There you go, not listening.
That's what you said. You're like, what are you contributing?
I said pull up with my
Yeah,
5.
I said I will listen. If we smoke at my crib, bro, like you don't ever really have to bring weed. I have weed here. I invited you here to smoke. I'm not tripping about weed.
Okay,
but it's
so-
just like if our entire existence together, if we're gonna be
That's
together,
the thing. He's not inviting her to come over and smoke. They're
He's
dating.
pulling up.
They're chilling
So-
regardless. So like,
yeah, but like I'm here, I'm chilling, so I'm not gonna like, especially with my girl, I'm not gonna go back and forth about who's copping
Right.
the weed and blah
Right.
blah blah. But it's just like, bro, like you feeling like you should, your contribution to this is expecting me to contribute. It's not gonna fly with me. You feel me? Like after a certain amount of time, it's just gonna be like. And I'm not saying, oh, you got to go buy me a Birkin. Like what?
Right,
Like just like.
Why do you want a Birkin?
Act like you care, bro. Like act like you're invested.
he said, "Buy me a burger."
Like I'm not like it's just you having all these expectations of me is nuts to me. I don't know. I feel like
I
what
just-
do you like? It's
You're saying having all those expectations, but you're agreeing with her at the same time.
How am I agreeing with her?
Because you're saying that she shouldn't pay for the weed.
listen. I'm saying I'm not gonna argue about paying for weed. I'm not I'm not hung up on the weed of the situation.
Right.
But
he's
she's
mad
saying,
about her mentality of the relationship.
and I'm also not mad. You feel me?
Yeah,
If that's what I'm a firm. But if that's what you want in life, then seek that. Fine. But when the dude who is paying for everything treats you like he's paying for everything and you don't contribute shit,
Anyway,
don't come
take
crying
your
to
mics
me.
away.
Sugar Sean O'Malley say,
Yeah.
the champion.
Bro.
Take
Shout out to
mics
Sugar
away.
Sean O'Malley for winning.
Girl, my advice to you is just be quiet and tell him you don't want to pay for weed. And if he's paying for dinner and all that stuff, I'm sure he'll pay for the weed. Just don't pay for the weed. That's it.
Hey man,
I think that we should all be better people.
I just think that she shouldn't pay for the weed.
That's fine. But
And he pays for dinner and everything else, so.
he pays for everything else, and she's already
just
kind of
roll
talking
up,
about him
shorty.
not
That's
doing
it.
nothing.
Like damn.
Like, also,
Roll
don't
up.
pay. I don't want to pay for weed. And he's going to be like, okay, cool. And they'll be happy.
You're
ever
like you're
after.
annoying.
Y'all be drill sergeants. Y'all be
Strict up in here.
bad. Like yeah, I'm
It's
sorry.
strict.
Nobody's talking to me like that, bro. Like
What's the next?
No, you got to
one?
say it nicely, but it works.
I'm not paying for nothing. All right.
Well, obviously, you're not going to say that to them. They'll be like, hey, like,
Just gotta look pretty.
yeah, that's it.
all right. So here we go. What's up, guys? My name is Nicole, and I'm from Houston. Hey, Nicole.
H-Town.
Cool.
I would like to put Sean's assist skills to the test. Okay. I want to see him pitch Kaila and Julian to prospective partners in 60 seconds each. Tell women why they should date Julian and men why they should date Kaila. Oh, say less, Nicole. I played point guard for the majority of my life. You feel me? I'm a great passer, and I also am very fond and loving of my friends. So I love to put people in great positions. So we're gonna do ladies first, right?
Ladies first.
Fellas, listen, don't let the lies, and truth omitting fool you. Okay, don't let the standards that seem to be placed in something that's not very realistic
It's
and
realistic.
ideals that are being portrayed on social media consistently fool you either. Deep down at her core, and honestly, even on the surface, Kaila is a wonderful individual. She is incredibly caring. She's incredibly loving. She's incredibly supportive. And these things that you're seeing from her are just an exterior shell that she's put up to protect herself.
That's not true.
Look at how quickly she said that.
No, listen. Everything I say
Hey,
about
Sean's
not
fair.
dating people who are broke, I have lived up to that one.
At no point did we say to date people who are broke.
I'm just saying that.
You're not letting me
that's
help
what-
you. You're
that's-
not
okay,
letting
go
me
ahead,
help you.
finish.
You're not letting me help you.
Finish. Okay.
She's
I
not
don't need a-
superficial at all. Right?
You
And
believe that?
please. she's not superficial. She just leads with certain things because she wants to protect herself from certain things she's encountered in the past. But ultimately, she's a very loving person. She's consistent. She's there and present in the lives of people she loves the most. And she's a beautiful young lady. And she knows like good spots around the city. She has great taste. You feel me? She eats at good places. She drinks good drinks. And, you know, she can teach you a few things about culture and life.
Yeah.
So
Just don't be broke.
Don't take her to a Dave East concert.
don't take her to a Davies concert. But, you know, Kayla's excellent. And then for my boy Julian, ladies, I mean, bring your own weed. But other than that, man,
Yo.
Julian is an upstanding guy, man. He's just a very driven and also a very supportive person. You feel me? He's loving. He shows up for people in his life. He's very, like, even people that he meets, he forms bonds well because he's a genuine person. And so when he leads with that genuine energy, that's what comes back. So if you approach, whatever energy you approach Julian with is what you're going to get back, and you guys will be able to nurture that together. I've seen him in long-standing relationships being that person that can play that role, so it wouldn't even be anything that's new to him. He would just have, it's like riding a bike. He would just get right back into it, and the way that he devotes himself to the different things that he does in life, he would devote himself to you. And he's very loyal to his sports teams as well. I think that's an important factor in how you can
really
trust
selling
somebody.
it.
So, fuck with my dog, you feel me?
Appreciate
You're being
that.
too nice for
I-
us.
He was amazing. I appreciate that.
You
Like
tell some
truly,
lies.
because I truly feel like that's the truth. He didn't have to joke around or try to
half-truth.
sell it. You know, he just kind of spit a couple facts. So I appreciate that.
You know the vibes, man. Gang.
That's hilarious.
Cliff Paul.
I think he did a great job.
I think.
How do you feel I did?
I think.
So are we
You told some
sold?
lies on me, but like.
You think I told some lies on you?
Yeah, I think I am superficial.
You think you are superficial?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Do you think that's a good thing?
That doesn't matter.
I think a little superficial is
That-
cool.
that-
Thank you.
doesn't
No
matter.
broke niggas, please. Thank you.
I don't think that not wanting to be with okay. Contribute something to the relationship and existence that
No.
you have with someone and invest in a person with time and energy the way that you want them investing in you, and go be with broke niggas are two different statements. I'm not saying go be with broke niggas. I'm just saying you can like also care about the person and express that as well.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to plan to that shouldn't be your leading qualifier because somebody can pay for everything and be a terrible person.
Yeah, obviously, but you know,
There is a bar.
yeah. To get in the club, it's a cover charge.
71.
71.
Oh.
To get in the club is a cover charge. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, and there should be one.
There should be.
there should be for sure.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, man, you should,
Okay, ready?
especially if you're 300
300
pounds.
pounds.
What did Future do when he told them they couldn't come inside? That was wrong. That was wrong. He was bad for that.
Okay. Hey guys, my name is Selena. Hi, Selena.
Hey, Selena.
She's from Vancouver. I want to know who is a music artist that you guys thought you were was gonna be huge, but never really lived up to your expectations. For me personally, no one could have told me that Kurt Cobain wasn't gonna run the game. We all got.
No one could have told me Kurt Cobain was gonna run
I don't know
again.
why you would think Kurt
Shit.
Cobain was gonna blow up, but okay.
Okay.
You wanna go first?
What hits?
What
Off
did
the
you
top of
think
my
that was
head.
gonna blow up?
That's
that
a
didn't?
that's a very cool, great question. I'm not gonna
I'll
lie.
go first, man.
What you think?
There was like I like to listen to artists and like get into their entire discography when
Oh,
I
I
find
think I
something
got
I
mine.
like, right? So there was this one artist who I like found. I was like, yo, he can really rap. Like he's talented. Like artistically, I like the way he puts his projects together. I was like, yo, I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Then he dropped another album, and I was like, oh, this is good too. And then he just suddenly got extremely corny after his biggest hit, and now it's just like, whoa,
Hey,
I'm almost embarrassed that I was ever a fan of this
Does he have a
person.
concert?
What are you talking about?
Uh,
Are you gonna say it?
Tonight?
It's Logic.
I knew you were
Oh,
gonna say
okay,
that,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I really was. I was like, yo, he's rapping.
He was
his
twerking,
ass
right?
off. Young
The other day?
Sinatra. I was like, yo, like he's really rapping. I like
Nah,
what
he's
he's
like,
doing.
I'm mixed.
And then suddenly he just couldn't let it go, and it was just like, bro, okay, like, what else? Like, what
Hello?
else?
I've been
And-
out of my mind.
Yeah, man, he made like
mixed man.
he's a good artist. He
In
was.
a white world.
But he just, like, he just couldn't let go of that was his own internal thing that just kept coming out. And it was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Also, in a different scale, with Russ, I tried to be a fan of him, but he
think he
just
makes
kept
good
telling
music now.
He always made good music, but he just kept telling me, oh, you guys didn't get here early enough. I've been doing this for 10 years. Like, man, if
Literally,
you're going to
shut
yell
the
at me
fuck
for
up.
not being here,
Like,
I'm
I'm sorry.
just going to leave. Like, sorry, bro. Sorry I didn't know when you were in your garage, bro. Like,
Right.
I'm trying to listen
sorry.
now, and you're making it difficult.
Okay. So when I think like big, I'm thinking like, you know, sign a major deal and put out, you know, major albums or whatever. I thought Casey Veggies was gonna like pop at one point. And I'm being
gonna cry.
huh?
Errol's gonna cry.
I don't want anybody to cry about this. And it's not, I feel like I'm disrespecting, but it's not. Because Casey Veggie's still a really good artist, but there was a point where like he just grew year after year and it was like, okay. And he's dropping and he's doing collabs with certain brands and started his own brand. And then, I don't know, I just stopped hearing about Casey Veggies. Like he signed with MMG at one point, and then, I don't know, I just kind of forgot about Casey Veggies. That sounds crazy, but it just
No, it happens. It's the natural order of things.
I guess that's kind of the first one that popped in my head. I didn't want to sit here all day and think, so Casey Veggies.
I think mine is just like, from a longevity standpoint, I just wish Fetty Wap still made music, personally.
Well, I mean, he's dealing with he's dealing with legal
Wait,
problems.
what?
He's locked up right
Since
now.
when?
He's been like 3 years or something. I mean, I think that's why he's not making music
Since
right
when?
now. Since when it's crazy. Shout out to Fetty Wap, man. Damn.
Yeah, they got him out here for the fent. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he was a part of the
Yeah.
fentanyl crisis.
Trap Queen
Yeah,
goes
man,
hard.
they-
Shout out
they
to
put
Fetty
him
Wap.
away.
I feel like there's somebody else that I'm just not thinking of. I mean, there's a bunch of
Kurt
people.
Cobain's just go hard, too.
Kurt
though.
Cobain. It's funny.
Kurt Cobain
I'm gonna keep
drinking
thinking
my
about
cup was
that
my
throughout the
shit.
episode.
Yeah, there's a few people though. Honestly, man, Chance.
So
Trinidad
Chance has a show
James.
tonight. I thought
Chance
that's
broke
where you
my
were
heart,
going
bro. I'm not gonna
It's
I thought
lie.
that's
still
where you were
big.
going.
He
Trinidad
just talked about his
James-
wife now.
as well, because
Trinidad, I'm not gonna.
I like what he did with his career and like what he's doing now.
I like
you know,
his TikTok videos where he gets like braids.
But musically, he really just put out a dope hit.
Okay, ready?
I expected nothing else from Trinidad James musically.
Dope hit. That's all. Yeah,
I'm glad that he
dope
was
hit.
able to parlay that career into other things, but
Okay, so hi guys. My name is Michaela. I'm 25. I live in Oakland.
hey, Michaela.
I just want to know if I'm tripping. You're not, girl. Sometimes my homegirl's boyfriend reacts to my pictures on Instagram. It's never the heart eyes or the tongue emoji or anything like that. It'll be like the fire emoji, money bag, diamonds, sometimes a shooting star.
That bag is deep.
And whenever it's not emojis, he'll say things like, oh, wow. Or damn, it's like that.
Wow.
Hey, all right.
I personally don't think it's a big deal, but is this wrong of him? And should I tell my homegirl? First of all, that nigga is trash. Shooting star is crazy. Oh, damn, it's like that is crazy. Put it on your story, sis.
Yo,
Screenshot it. Send it to your homegirl. Because he has to search for that shooting
I want
star.
to
It's
ask
not
the
in the
woman in here:
recents.
if you post a selfie or a picture,
Shooting star
and
is
somebody
crazy.
sends you a shooting star, what's the reaction?
You had to search for that. That's not in
did
like
have
the
to
first
search for
stage
that.
of emojis.
You did.
Niggas is like,
I'm
gonna
asking
send her a
you,
shooting
what's
star.
your reaction?
I just like the message. Like, thanks. All right, leave it on scene.
I don't know. Like a shooting star. Like
Shooting
I've
star
never
is
I've
crazy.
never gotten that before.
It's like
That's
the
what
Pop-
I'm
the Pop
saying.
Smoke emoji. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. That's
yeah,
the
that's like.
I
That's,
don't
You
I
part
don't
of
know
the
how to
rules?
feel about it. If he does it multiple times,
Fire.
I'm gonna be like, this means something. But if he
No,
just
no,
does
no.
it once, I'm like, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe
No,
he
no,
didn't
no,
mean to
no,
see
no,
it.
no.
Typo?
She said no. It's multiple DMs.
He
because
said, "Oh,
look, she
damn."
has fire, money bag, diamonds, and shooting star.
I just want to know what the shooting
off.
star do. Like, do it work?
What does this
You about to
mean?
try?
Like, what does this mean?
Nah.
And I'm like, what's the context of him? Is it just a selfie?
Yeah, it's a selfie on my pictures on
Oh,
Instagram
he's
story.
fucking off right now. Like he's wilding.
Damn,
He's like-
hey.
Yeah.
Damn, it's like that.
Damn, it's like that. Like his eyes are fucking
her
squinting.
homegirl?
to your
Oh,
girl's
wow.
homegirl. It's insanity, bro. Like, listen.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm all
because you know the
for-
wow. Sorry,
Oh,
it was like
wow.
I'm all for being supportive, you feel me? Whether it's my girl's friends in that scenario, whether it's like my homeboy's girl, you feel me? I don't mind. There's certain pictures I won't like if they're like
Yeah.
too revealing, whatever. I'm just not. My name's not gonna be under
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know. If she posts an accomplishment, I'll post like a fire emoji the same way I would.
Definitely,
Hey, yo,
definitely.
happy for you. You feel me? I'm not responding to her selfies. I'm not telling her, yo, damn, it's like that. I'm not putting
Oh, wow.
a shooting star. Yeah, like,
diamonds.
that is wild. Get away from that man immediately, because if that's what he's doing to your homegirls, good grief. He is going nuts.
No, this is the girl's friend that's writing us. So she's asking us if she should tell her friend.
Oh,
Oh,
if
she
that's
doesn't even
if that's
know.
what
Oh.
if that's what he's doing
Okay,
to
so
her
I-
homegirls, he's a diabolical man.
She does need to speak
Like,
up.
You need to go
He's
screenshot those
dangerous.
photos and tell your homegirl
If
immediately.
you a real friend, you gonna say something to your homegirl.
Yeah,
Exactly.
honestly, I'm not gonna.
You better not be
What's her
replying.
name? I'm so sorry.
Michaela.
Michaela, the fact that you're telling us before you're telling her is very telling in itself, okay? You need to go have that conversation with your friend immediately. After the
There
diamond,
was
you knew.
Hold on,
the
how
money
many
bags,
emojis
like,
did she say?
he's
Yo,
been...
this is
diamond
like-
spire.
This is like
That's like at
getting-
least
2 months of
70
work
M's.
right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
this
been
is-
putting in work, bro, like,
At
consistently.
this point, it's just what you doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As soon as you reply,
yeah,
anything
It's
other than like a
over.
like or
Voice
something,
note.
he's be like, "What you doing?"
you need
Where
to
you
talk
at?
to her right now. FaceTime. Don't even
Damn.
text.
Yeah,
Call
you
her,
honestly
FaceTime.
aren't a real friend right now. Like until
Yeah.
you say
You
need
something,
to
you're not a real
screenshot
friend.
that and tell her.
You
You've
know
been
what,
a fake
Michaela?
friend for
Honestly,
the
tell the
last
world. Post
it's
it on your bank.
7 DMs.
So hold on, time out. Here we go. Women not enjoying peace and being
Hey.
like that's
said
crazy.
post it on your man.
Post it on
Post
her.
it on your man.
Why would she
Expose
post?
that nigga.
Why would she expose her best friend's man on her main?
Well, tell her first.
Be
and then
honest.
expose
Be
him.
honest. Be honest.
What
No,
do you
be
want
honest.
somebody to expose your like if you were in
Well,
a
tell me
relationship?
first, and then we can expose.
Once she tells you, she can expose it that your man was in
Yeah.
her DMs
Yep.
to the world. That's
Actually,
what you want.
no.
That's
Yeah.
not true. Thank you.
Exactly. You should be
I just
talking.
want you
Hey.
to keep it real quick. All right.
You win this one. But yeah, fuck that
We
nigga.
both fucking praying hands like Jesus. Oh man.
Shooting star is crazy. He's trash. Let your friend know, and make sure he never gets bitches again. Thank you.
Oh, that's not. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing is gonna stop him.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Make
on a
him never.
mission.
Especially a shooter like that.
Especially
like-
if she ain't even saying nothing. So it's like honestly, he's
Julian, what's your DM of choice? What's your emoji?
emoji. Probably the fire emoji.
Too basic.
Probably the fire. Yeah, I'm not going.
Hard eyes or it's nothing.
Now hard eyes is too
Hard eyes is
too,
kinda crazy.
too
It
crazy.
It depends on
hard
what you know
eyes
the
is
person,
like
though.
it's got to be.
Hard
You gotta
eyes,
know
like,
them for real.
kinda
We going for the kill here.
You starving a little bit with the hard eyes.
Right.
Especially if you use that multiple times. All right, bro.
Right.
Yeah, can't go off the first
let's
one with
see.
the
But
hard
if she
eyes.
send me the hard eyes, I'm sending them back for
just
sure.
like the
Next
story,
selfie.
really.
If she sends you the hard eyes, you up.
Yeah. Next
Just
selfie.
like the story. I know what time it is.
Liking a story not enough?
Where's my microphone? Where's my microphone?
Please.
Liking a story, I think, is weak to me. Like,
Thank
where's
you.
the
I'm not
energy?
DMing you,
Me
but
too.
like,
Me too.
Like,
please,
there's
like,
so
thank you
many
for being a
men,
fan.
like, that feature has dead ass, like, kind of ruined my life. Like, I feel like men used to
Right.
have so much more initiative, and, like,
Oh,
they'd
yeah.
pull up with some shit, now they just like anything. I'm
Do
like,
you
what does
like
this mean?
stories?
No.
You don't like
Yeah,
no
no.
men's stories?
I like my girl stories.
No. Any men.
it depends. If they do something interesting, I'll like it. Like nothing that has to do with their
It went
face.
from
I don't
no
know,
to
I'm
like my
really-
girls. And hold on.
No, because I'm like, I'm really direct because I feel like men are kind of dumb. No offense. But I feel like
We
I
are.
have to be like, I feel like I'm going to be as direct as possible
Mm-hmm.
because, like, if I want you, I need you to know. Like, there's not going to be any confusion
Amen.
because I'm an
Okay.
impatient woman. So
Okay.
I'm like,
Oh.
it's like, I've literally sent, y'all know that meme, The Future, like, popping out. Like, I sent a DM and I was like, so you single or what? Like, that's the energy that I'm
Okay.
on with men
Okay.
because, like, I feel like they'll want to be pen pals for weeks at a time. And I'm like, no. Where are we going this Saturday?
Okay.
That's fire.
But
So-
liking
Love that for
like
you.
liking things, I'm like, that could have been an accident. You could have been trying to click the next story and you
So-
accidentally like
So
it.
what if I like the story and write you a verse as a reply?
Yeah, that could do.
that works.
Like I just
You
feel
gotta
like
follow
liking
up.
it is fine because it's like okay, you're a fan, but like if the DM doesn't follow, then what's the point?
Exactly.
I mean, shit. I just like the picture. That's all.
Yeah, you just liked it. Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Sup, y'all? My name is Raphael. I'm 16 and I live in Boston. You got minors on this show?
Sorry, let's
Yeah, my
be
bad. I'm
mindful.
sorry.
Let's be, no. I'm saying while we answer this question, we're talking to a 16.
Yeah,
What's his name
we're
again?
guiding the youth. Raphael.
Raphael. Shout out to Ralph.
What's going on, Raphael? I'm 16 and I live in Boston. I've been dating my girlfriend for 2 months, and I think I may have cheated. Hey, that's Mrs. Puff. I think I'm cheating.
Go watch the episode right now.
But yeah, I think I may have cheated. I went to a Christmas party. My girl would have joined me, but she was out of town with family, visiting family. Long story short, 3 rounds deep. I was 3 rounds deep in Truth or Dare. I was like 3 rounds deep. Damn. 3 rounds deep in Truth or Dare. My cousin dared a shorty to kiss me. So she kissed me and I kissed back. Does this count as cheating? Should I tell my girl? In parentheses. Not sure if it matters, but she asked for my IG after the party and we followed each other. Oof.
Okay. Yes, you cheated.
Had me in the first half, Ralph.
Second of all, it's not like
Truth
you're
or
gonna end up with
dare,
this person.
I mean,
so it's okay.
There's disrespect, right? You've done your shorty wrong for sure. Cheating, like
No, he cheated
That's
for
cheating?
a 16-year-old. Yeah.
I don't think that's cheating. Especially now, you just reminded me he's 16. Like,
I don't think there's much more you could do to cheat at 16. Like that's cheating.
Yeah,
Pop
that's
kiss?
cheating at 16. Because what else are you doing?
I
This is
feel
different. Like,
yeah.
and as an adult,
Okay.
it encompasses a lot.
okay,
but
y'all
Yeah,
are
'cause it's like-
16,
y'all are helping. All right,
you hugging somebody, you're cheating.
Y'all didn't just kiss. It's like y'all kissed and it was like, yo, what's up,
The
Grant?
The follow was crazy. That's where he lost me. Like, I was like, oh, you follow her back, you nasty.
Hello? Your 16-year-old
yeah.
girlfriend's going to be on your ass.
Let's lock this in, man. What's your Grant?
I think this is the point of his life where he has to figure out which route he wants to take. Like, does he want to be that guy? Or is he going to own up to what he did, apologize to Shorty, and put on his Get My Bitch Back t-shirt?
And so you're very right about that. And get your girl back. You feel me? Never refer to women as bitches, Raphael.
It's
the wrong
just the
thing to
shirt.
do.
I refer to the shirt as it. It's definitely getting your girl back. But you need to put your Get Your Bitch Back shirt on.
And Kayla also said, you're 16. It's not you're going to be with that person. And so, Raphael, here's the thing, right? At 16 years old, the odds that you're going to be with this woman at the end of the day are like 0.0003%, right?
The road to his first heartbreak.
But you can still, like Julian said, build the right habits. You get to decide right here who you want to be. These are your formative years. And so although you won't end up with this person, what person are you going to be in relationships? So, you feel like you did cheat on your girl. Maybe you don't have to define it as cheating. Maybe you want to have that conversation with your girl. You feel me? I feel like honesty is normally the best way, especially if you already follow Shorty on Instagram. This is going to come back around to you. Oh, yeah. And when it comes back around to you, it's way worse to deal with. Get ahead of it, brother. Just be like, hey, this happened. You feel me? My cousin made this dare. It happened really quickly, blah, blah, blah. And maybe y'all can move forward from that. And if you can't, then you can't. And you already know that you're out of a situation that you already weren't going to be in long term anyway. But I feel like honesty is the best policy, and you can be comfortable with who you are. And if she doesn't want to be with you, guess what? A wise man once said, girls are like buses. Mixed one, next 15, one coming. There will be another shorty, and you can still get your shit off in Truth or Dare on the next one, too, if that's really who you want to be. And you can keep moving on to the next shorty. You 16, bro. You got time. But I feel like if you want to just be outside and kiss random women in Truth or Dare, then you don't have to bother having a girlfriend.
Yeah,
you feel me?
That's a fact. I think you should appreciate what Sean is saying. He's speaking from experience, clearly.
Whoa.
Truth or Dare guy over here.
It's not even before when you were just mentioning, like, you follow her on the gram, it's gonna come back to get you. We've all been there, right, Kayla? Mm-hmm. Oh man, what's the next one?
Don't follow bitches on the gram. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Once you kissed her, you shouldn't have followed her on the gram.
First of all, you should have been like, no, I'm loyal to my woman, and walked away.
That's what you first should have done. That's facts.
Okay, my bad. All right, hi, I'm from Houston, and my name is Imani. I'm 25. I've been saving up, and I finally have enough for a BBL. It's a huge commitment, and I just want to know y'all thoughts on fake ass. Do y'all have any experience with fake ass? I feel like I'm severely limiting my dating options by not getting one, as it seems like most men like big butts. Who wants to go first? You want me to go first?
Hey, man. Listen.
God, please. Jesus Christ.
Please don't get a BBL. Like, you feel me? I've seen I've seen wonders worked in the gym. If you really want it, go do the squats. Get the shape. I feel like a nice shape is way more important than a fat ass, especially once it's not real. It don't be proportionate to the thigh. I like proportionate women.
Drea has a BBL.
I like, well, Drea is.
Best in the game. We're not doing that.
You know, like everybody.
I'm definitely in her comments.
And I like to remind people of this. There are levels to everything in life. You feel me? Like, you know, Paul Wall's grill and your friend in 7th grade's grill were not the same grill, okay? Like, they're very different grills with very different values. Like, not everybody is, so like different people do different things. Drea's BBL, there is a 0.7% chance you are going to get Drea's BBL. What's gonna and that's an outlier. She's an outlier. We should not measure ourselves to outliers in certain situations because you're gonna get that BBL and you're gonna be in that line back in that wheelchair looking crazy. And then when you finally sit down for 6 weeks and lay on your stomach without being able to get up and move, you're gonna look like an inflated chihuahua, and it's gonna be disgusting. And you don't necessarily have to do that. The thighs won't match. It'll be really bad. You can just work on your body, get it where it needs to be. Also, in terms of fake ass, I personally have trust issues. Maybe that's where this is coming from. I was at the strip club one time at Tootsie's. Shout out to Tootsie's.
Shout out to Tootsie's. I was there last Wednesday.
You feel me? And I wasn't having like the best day, right? Like I kind of want. You ever like want to go home? Like when the link is, y'all went somewhere and like after they want to go, like nah, like take me home. And so they wanted to go to Tootsie's. Whatever, we here. So they're like, yo, come on, blah blah blah. And so I'm like, all right, cool. This strip is in front of me. I like, you know, it's nice. It's a nice round ass. You feel me? It looks kind of rotund. You feel me? I'm like, I'm gonna smack the ass and make myself feel better. Son, I smacked her ass and I smacked the shit with the dollar bill. I was like, that shit reverberated through my wrist. I was like, whoa. I was like, what just happened? That shit felt like I hit a concrete slab.
Maybe she got ass shots and not.
I was like, nah. Hold on, bro. You ever like do something and it makes such little sense that you have to do it again? So I was like, nah, I got another $1. I was like, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Hold on, sure. $2.
I was like, that first one was off. I was like, nah, let's run that back. I smacked that shit again, bro. I almost broke my wrist. I was like, oh no, I never trusted, bro. BBL's off, bro.
I feel you.
I'm so good off that.
If you want to get a BBL, girl, do it for
What's
the right
her name
reasons. I think Melissa.
What's the right reason to get a BBL?
You want to get a BBL? Get a BBL. Don't do it for your dating options.
I would say, I was just trying to get her. I don't even remember your name.
If you're
I'm
really
sorry.
built like a refrigerator, the gym is not going to help you.
I was having a real life conversation with a friend of mine. She's younger than us, and she wants to work on her body. And she's significally younger. So I'm like, yo, go to the gym, first of all.
Just wait till you're like 35, honestly.
You're going to get to a point in your life where you're, 28, 29, and at that point, I still feel like, you still have time to sculpt your body naturally, but you can then make the grown woman decision of like, okay, fuck it, I'll do it. But like at, say you're 21 to 24 years old, like,
or 28.
Yo, stop being lazy.
Yeah,
and you can, just work out and be healthy. Men, she asked, like, I feel like that's the only way men love BBLs. And
she's from Houston, though. That's probably why.
You can move. But you don't have to move. You don't have to move.
That was a great answer.
You don't have to move, though. I
think
just
25 is a little bit crazy.
If you pretty, be confident, work on yourself, work on your health, and you be good.
Yeah, I don't think it.
And follow us on the gram. No By Now Pod.
I don't think that you getting a BBL for your dating options is a smart decision. But if you're like 30-something and your body is not bodying after being in the gym for 10 years, I would consider something.
Yeah.
At that point, but I think it's too young. It's too early right now.
Back to Sean's point with like, don't compare yourself to like something of higher value. I get that. You can still get a nice BBL though. I mean, you could go to Dr. Miami and drop 10 bands. Like you're gonna be looking good. It's gonna look good. It's just, do you really want to put your body through that? And yeah, sitting on a plane for 3 hours on the way back home is crazy.
I don't know. I feel like, and once again, I don't like to be Mr. Police Women's Bodies at all, anything like that. But I've seen some BBLs.
Yeah, a lot of them are bad.
That you wish you could write tickets for?
Not even.
BBLs
That's hilarious.
Y'all.
I just feel like.
And the thighs don't match.
I just feel like if you got a BBL, I shouldn't look at you and be like, oh, she got a BBL. Like, that easily. And it should. And if I do say she got a BBL, it should be like oh wow, like that looks nice. Like Dre, like nah, it's like oh she got a BBL. Like that ass is not. I don't even really look again after that. Like it's just like oh like I just look away.
I think the stripper that you were talking about probably got ass shots. That's why it's hard.
One way or another. I can't imagine.
Do some squats.
Because it's cheaper.
I can't. My wrist hurt just thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. To this day, like I feel a little crack sometimes. Boom.
Shout out to the BBLs.
And the girls in Houston.
Shout out to the girls in Houston.
If I offended anyone who has gotten a BBL at any point, I am so sorry. I was not referring to yours when I said that they be looking crazy. Not on purpose, at least. Okay, here we go. What's good, y'all? It's Jason from Flatbush. What's good, Jason? I've been putting up crazy numbers this year. I'm entering my prime whole years at 24. Hey, that's
Jason.
that's that Kobe year.
Jason is
Hey, that Kobe year, boy.
Free us.
Nah. Solo missions, 2-mans, and group flexes all at a high success rate.
Oh, shit.
I got a homie that is always down to ride out, but he absolutely terrifies the hoes. I've had multiple women request that he not be there whenever I set up kickbacks and outings. He doesn't have as much experience with the females as the average dude, but he be trying. Plus, he got the whip and is always down to throw him for tree and lick. Oh.
Not you using your friend.
This is a buffer zone.
Torn.
This is a buffer zone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, how do I talk to my bro about this? I don't want to bring him down.
Got to keep it real.
I just think that not you using your friend, like, you're like, ooh, you're scaring the hoes. Like, what's more important to you, weed and liquor or girls?
The girls like the weed.
Yeah, but
Right.
you're just gonna have to get
And
the
weed and liquor can be expensive.
No, because
as
if the girls
know,
like,
right?
if the
I
girls
mean,
like
that
the
one
weed or
girl,
weed and liquor, are you gonna take? Like, I'm not hanging around a weirdo for weed and liquor. I just go home.
He's your good friend. He's not a weirdo to you. He's weirdo to them.
You know the
Okay,
sad
you
part?
just have to be like, shut the fuck up, don't talk.
Hey, you know the sad part?
You have a friend like that.
No. Huh?
Oh. What's the sad part? My
That was
bad.
crazy.
Sorry.
I want to talk about that after. The sad part is,
asking.
I think there are a lot of women who will hang out with the weirdo for weed and liquor.
Oh.
I think, yeah, it's like and I'm not saying that it's like the average, but like basically, there's a lot like you. They wouldn't be able to hang out with you that way.
Sure.
But there's quite a few women who they can still hang out with for weed and liquor.
More than quite a few.
And so yeah, that's why that happens, and that it's
Flatbush?
wild. Every time I see dudes do some wild shit, like when I'm at the gas station, I see the dude yell out the window at somebody and blah blah blah. I'm just like, yo, like, not only is that crazy because that just happened, but it's crazy because he's doing it because it worked on somebody before. Yeah. Like,
I
really?
hear that.
You don't
No,
think so?
they just do things to do it because they're insane.
Violence. They be choosing violence.
Yeah,
They don't
they
care.
don't care.
Don't get me wrong. These niggas is weird. I
We're not defending
want to
it.
make that abundantly clear.
Yeah.
These niggas is weird. But I think a lot of times these niggas is weird because this weird shit worked on somebody.
They didn't just start being weird.
Yeah, like, you know.
I think they're
they run this-
inherently weird, and they do weird shit all the time.
I think in situations like these where your boys ain't telling you weird.
Yeah.
And you're
So,
like, oh, these,
yeah.
these
It's not
women don't know what
working,
they're
it's just
talking
nobody-
about.
So that's what I started
Ain't
off with. I
nobody
was
being
like,
honest.
let's
Yeah.
keep it real. Like if that's your boy, we'll use us as an example. If we go out and you were the oddball that they don't want to be around,
All right,
it's just
Julian,
like
come on.
No, go ahead.
it's just, which you'd never be.
Come on now. We know the vibes.
You,
We know what time it is.
You tell Sean, shut the fuck up. Don't speak for the next 3 hours.
if Sean came up
Just
to me in the
sit
club
there.
and was like, "Yo, I smashed your chick,"
Would you believe it?
all right. So I'm just saying, like, if Shorty's telling me, like, yo, all your friends is cool, but like Sean, I don't know, man. Like, don't. I'd be like, damn. But, all right, cool. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna come up to you like, bro, I ain't
You're
gonna lie.
scaring the hoes.
Alicia said, so we got to figure this out, fam. Like, I ain't even trying to make you feel no type of way. I ain't really see what she was saying. You could spin it a little
Yeah.
bit. Don't make him
Just
feel
lie to
so
your
bad
homeboy.
about himself. I ain't really see what she's saying, but like, yo, if that's how she feel, like, let's just be a little
gotta
more
be more
cognizant
honest.
of what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be more honest and be like, the shit that you're doing right now is fucking weird. Stop
If
doing that
it's
shit.
actually weird and it's like
you know what she's talking
unable
about.
to.
Stop
Okay,
playing.
yeah, you're right.
So me
You know exactly
personally,
what
All
she's
right,
talking
Kayla,
about.
you're right.
me personally,
You know exactly what she's talking. Like,
You got-
when you say that one line, shut the fuck up. Don't say that shit no more.
you got one
Stop
time.
touching bitches' knees.
Don't say that shit no more.
You got one time to make women uncomfortable around me. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really pride myself on like making women comfortable.
Yeah,
like I like
me
women
too.
to be comfortable around me.
Can we dab each other
I
up?
like to be. Come on now. You know the vibes. I like to be a comfortable space for women. So it's like, if you being in the space makes women feel uncomfortable, we got to get to the bottom of this because you with me. So now you're going to be, they don't know you.
For sure.
They're like, yo, like Sean's friend is blah, blah, blah. Like, no, sir. No, we're going to fix this. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
What is it? You come out a second time and do it. Hey, bro, I'm not going to lie. Like, we're going to have a different designated driver. Like, we're going to have a, we're
going to have another homie
ration
that
of
loves
the
weed
weed
and
and
lick.
liquor.
Yeah.
Much as your ass,
Yeah,
too.
we going to get another person with a
You're
license. So, like,
replaced.
Let me ask you, have you ever been in this predicament?
where I had a friend that was scaring the hoes?
Yeah.
I've had a friend that was scaring the hoes
Okay.
before.
I've
First of all,
never
I wouldn't say
had a
scaring the hoes. Scaring the wonderful young ladies.
It be
I-
hoes.
Bro.
I don't know where you be at, but
We from Broward. You went to college. I mean, I ain't even go to college. You know it be hoes. But go ahead.
hey man, I've had
But
a
go
friend
ahead.
that was. I've had a friend that was scaring the women. You know, you want me to say scaring the hoes?
I just want you to keep it real.
But that mean you can't. It's a term. All right, cool. I've had a friend that was scaring the hoes, and so in that situation, it's just like, hey, yo, this is what you're doing. Normally, I'm not gonna wait for the women that have to say it. I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, cut that shit out.
Fucking
Like,
weird.
yo,
You making me feel weird, bro.
yo,
Stop
cut,
asking them if they want to see you cartwheel.
yeah, cut that shit out. Or like, what I like to say, I like to be like very, like, you know, I like to be discreet. And you feel me? A lot of women don't pick up on sports references as much. So like, what I'll say to you, I'll be like, hey, bro, spot up.
Spot up is nuts.
You feel me?
Whatever that fucking
Yo,
means.
my boy tell me spot up. Pass the yo,
Spot up, like,
shut
you know,
up. Nah, but
stop
I've never been
dribbling,
in a
stop trying to
predicament.
shoot, just stand
So
over
it's
there
like-
and wait for somebody to kick it out to you. Like, stop speaking so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I never been in a
Weirdos.
predicament where I had to like truly tell my
two-man
friend
too?
or somebody I'm around, like, bro. So I'm thankful for that.
But see, the thing is, it's not normally like, because in the situation that I was in, it's not necessarily my friend. Like, you ever been, like, all right,
Okay.
so, you ever been, like, in a group of people, and, like,
Yes.
there's just other niggas in the
Yes.
group because they're with other niggas, and it's like, so
Yeah.
now I'm here with y'all, and it's like,
Yeah.
you making me look crazy because I'm here with you. Honestly, one time I was in New York, it was a very random time. Like, it was like Halloween night, I think. I was here for the home opening for the Knicks. I went to the game. I'm standing outside the Garden afterward, and it wasn't Halloween night, but it was Halloween weekend. It's two dudes. They walking by. They're like, yo, we on our way to, we chopping it up outside, blah, blah, blah. They're like, yo, we on our way to this club. I don't have nothing to do out here.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, whatever. Like, I'm cool. I'm rolling with them. We going through. We meet some women or whatever, and I just see the way that they're acting with the women, and I'm just like, oh.
Fucking weirdo.
I was like, okay. So then, like, you know,
Save
he's like,
women.
he's kind of like following this girl around a little
Yeah.
bit. Like, you know, I'm like, all right. He's
Yeah.
like trying to get her to drink and shit. I'm like, oh, as soon as I'm
That Drewski.
like, all right,
Shout
son,
out to
like,
Drewski.
I'm not about to be around y'all niggas no more. So it's like, thank y'all for letting me know where the women were tonight. But
Yeah.
I don't know you.
this is where we part ways.
Yeah.
And I got away from there. But, you know, because those aren't I don't know you, brother. I'm not
No,
going
I
to
get
coach
it.
you on talking
And
to
that's the
women. I'm
thing,
just gonna
like
get away
those
from you.
scenarios happen like where you're probably not gonna see that person again anyways, or you're not gonna chill with that person. You're not gonna hit them up to chill. Like, so if you do see them again, it's because your homie's homie done hit them up that night. So it's like, but your homie, like my homie, I ain't never really had a scenario where I had to be like, bro, call time out. Like, hold on, fam.
That's so funny.
Have you ever been scared?
Yes. Men scare me on the daily, actually.
So if there's a
Every
group of
day.
friends, right? If there's a group, let's say there's 4 friends, and one of them is let's say there's 5 friends, and one of them is slightly scary. Not scary like, oh, he's super
Yeah.
creepy, but like he's just making.
Yo, imagine
You know,
being
like-
a scary person.
How do you go about that? Like, how do you have that conversation with the group, or like, do you have that do you tell the friend that you know, hey, your friend is, or do you just
I just feel like
endure it through the night?
in concern to like most people, I'm very like blunt, so I would probably tell that man that he's fucking weird.
I could see that. I could see you
And
doing
that should really humble him enough to never do that again. Like,
Sad
please
thing-
shut the fuck up.
Sad
Like,
thing about these
you're actually very weird. Like, why would you say that to me?
That should
Okay.
be a teaching moment for
Or
him.
even if it was corny, you just be like, why would you say that?
That's crazy.
And then, like, even like not even if it was like weird, just like if it was just corny.
Hey,
like,
if I said
How
something,
many?
0 out
How
of
many?
10.
How many corny strikes do men get?
One.
One?
Maybe 2. 2 if you're cute.
nah, I feel one though, because I personally,
It's like, why would you say that?
yeah,
Like the
What
first
is-
one is like, all right, if he says some shit like this again, we
Just
got a
a
problem.
loud side. Just don't
you know,
engage.
you can say some corny shit. You might say some
it's like
corny
I told
shit.
y'all about Chloe Bailey, man. It's hard for me to unsee corny.
Yeah.
Like, you do some corny shit, now you just corny.
Yeah,
It's
corny is the
fucking
wrong
weird.
word too.
Yeah,
'cause
corny-
corny is
You can't come back from corny. Yeah, it's oh, you corny. That's who you are at your
Yeah,
core. At
corny
your
is
core,
crazy.
you are corny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Hey guys, I'm Caleb from Astoria. Let's say you're getting married tomorrow. Okay. You can bring one dead artist back to life to perform. Who do you choose? Kayla, you can't say Michael Jackson.
Bro, fuck? Why would you say?
Julian,
You know me or something?
Julian, you can't say Selena.
I would bring back actually.
Yo, yo. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody.
Crying.
Oh my
To
goodness.
perform at my wedding, probably Prince. I would bring back Prince.
Prince?
Yeah.
Not being able to say Michael Jackson and saying Prince is, you know.
That's like closest thing is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Like,
No, I genuinely like Prince
No,
aside
okay.
from Michael Jackson.
at my wedding?
You want to have Prince in the assless chaps or what?
I mean,
So I want
yeah.
to make sure that
That would
I'm
actually be a
thinking
dream.
this through. Do you have somebody in mind already? Because I have
like Luther Vandross dead?
two.
I'm probably bringing back Marvin Gaye.
Is Luther Vandross dead?
I'm not going to answer that on camera.
Yeah, let's
Cut
yeah.
that out. Thank you.
I
I don't know. One of them R&B niggas.
I'm not gonna lie. This might
I
sound
think
crazy.
Marvin Gaye's
If
good.
I'm getting married tomorrow,
Mhm.
Ricky Valens?
You going to bring back... never mind, actually. Never mind.
say it.
No. it's
Let him
like-
out. Let him out.
No, because it's like it's almost like a joke on the dead, and I don't really want to do
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay. Yeah, we
Sorry.
don't do that. I was gonna go. My first thought was Bob Marley. Like that was my first.
What
thought.
is he gonna sing at your wedding?
But then I thought about like
You
how
gotta
the
say no woman, no woman, no cry.
how the vibe would actually like.
gonna
Well, if
say?
I could have Bob Marley at my wedding, like I mean, yeah, I would do it. But then
What
I'm
is he gonna
thinking
sing?
Frank Sinatra.
That's a good one, I guess.
So I'll go Frank Sinatra.
That's a
That's
good one.
fine, yeah.
That's a good answer.
I'll take that one.
That's a good one.
Fit the vibe more. You know.
No
what I'm saying?
Selena to Frank Sinatra.
I probably, you know what? Again, we're not gonna do it. It's tricky.
Oh man.
Man.
I said Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, Marvin
He
Gaye.
did say Marvin
Yeah,
Gaye.
I'm
That's a good one.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have Marvin Gaye come
I
sing.
actually don't know what old R&B people are dead, so
Yeah, Jordan,
I also-
who you bring back for your wedding?
Damn, I was not prepared. Honestly, I don't know.
Pop Smoke.
Bro,
Pop
that's
Smoke.
that's
That's
literally,
good.
that's
Honestly,
literally
Pop
what I was
Smoke.
thinking. I swear to God.
The reception gonna be lit as hell.
Pop
That's
Smoke
what I was saying.
Candy
When I,
Rock
when I was like, wait,
Hell,
tomorrow,
y'all.
I'm like, a Pop Smoke
Pop
fucking
Smoke, that's a good one.
performance? I just thought about he don't have no new music, so it's like, but shit.
Oh,
Then
I
again,
doesn't
would-
matter.
Neither do Frank Sinatra.
That's
Secret Knockers?
that's.
Speaker Knockers,
Wow.
Frank Sinatra,
Actually,
P&B Rock collab
I'm-
immediately.
wow.
Young Dolph.
Wow.
I'm bringing back Dolph. Done.
Young Dolph,
Done.
period.
You already
Okay.
know what it is.
Back
Okay.
from the
You
dead
already know
posse
what it
cut
is.
is wild.
I'm sorry. We're going to have to edit this out.
Hey, yo.
Tupac
For
and
my
Biggie.
wedding, Marvin Gaye is a cool answer, but that's not necessarily
Right.
like
Tupac
specific
and
to me.
Biggie.
Right.
What I'm gonna do? What are you gonna have Tupac come back and sing at your wedding?
Give him a bottle.
Hennessy for my enemies at your wedding is crazy. With all
honestly,
respect, but
dear
I'm
mama.
gonna bring back Mac Miller and I'm gonna have him perform the entire Divine Feminine.
It's cute. I guess.
Yeah,
you
I'm
ate
gonna
that.
fall asleep at your wedding.
18.
I'm actually hurt at myself that I didn't think about Matt.
That's a good one, though.
Wow.
I thought about
Wow.
him just.
I don't know, but at the same
time.
time, he be having a lot of moaning in the album.
point,
There
I'd
was a
rather
lot
Bob
of moaning in
Marley
that
than-
album.
There-
Bob
there-
Marley
But
over Mac
also-
Miller's crazy.
Nah, I may have to get with you on
Yeah,
that.
Mac
on
is
now.
good. That's a good
Come on
one.
now.
Shout out
The
to
features were fire too. Man.
You,
Shout out
you
to
know
Pop
something.
Smoke.
Mac. She do know some.
You said 18?
Pop Smoke.
Okay.
Meet the Woo at your wedding. Come on.
Come on.
Yo, my name is you're funny. Yo, my name is Malik, and I'm a 22-year-old student living in Vegas. I've been dating my girlfriend for 8 months, and I love her. Okay.
22 in
Egregious.
Vegas with a
22
girlfriend.
in
8
Vegas with a
months.
girlfriend. Hey man, I'm wishing her the best, and I love her. She's my first baddie. Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
you're
this
cooked.
is- yeah, you're cooked, brother. You're cooked, brother. She's my. If I ever call her my first baddie,
First
man.
baddie. You just need to pack it up.
She's my first baddie, and dating her has been a dream come true. She has been a friend who is pretty popular on. She has a friend who is pretty popular on Instagram, and they have been hanging out more and more lately. Oh boy, her friend recently began dating one of the players on the Raiders, and invited my girl to hang a few weeks ago because she was bored and wanted company. Since then, my girl has been going with her friend to every practice. Practice?
Practice is crazy.
Not even the game. We talking about practice. Your girl at practice?
She on the family pass. She got
Yo.
the wristband.
Hey,
they know her
listen.
at the facility in
All right,
Vegas.
all right, here we
It's
go.
crazy.
My boy is telling me that she's probably cheating on me with one of the players. You don't say. I don't think she would do that. Oh, what are the 3 stupidest words a man can say, Julian? Quick.
I trust her.
Boom.
Oh, please.
I don't think she would do that because she tells me she loves me and we still have sex every day. There is a set of road games coming up, and she just told me she plans to follow the team with her friend to Denver for the season opener.
That's so deep.
Oh, so she was at training camp? Hey, your girl at training camp? Okay, she getting trained.
If your
for
girl
sure.
at the season opener.
I'm a big football fan, so initially I was excited that my girl was taking a new interest in sports. Oof, goodness, poor guy. But now I'm not too sure.
Now I
Should
hate the Raiders.
be concerned?
I hate the Raiders.
Hey, hey, you shouldn't be concerned, my boy. You should be single. Hey, man.
It was fine until it was like every practice.
Bro.
I think like one practice with your friend would be
What's
fine.
What's the third line? He said
Every
Vegas
practice,
girl.
baddie. First baddie.
First baddie. After that, what was the one after that?
Friends.
Invited my girl to hang a
Instagram
few weeks ago.
famous.
Since then, my girl has been going with her friend to every practice.
Oh, okay,
Every
okay.
practice
was that
is
every
crazy.
practice? Then that was the first.
Yeah,
thing that
every
came up.
It was like
practices.
one practice with your friend, but like
Oh
everyone
no,
is
the
fine.
one where he was like
Crazy.
he invited her because he wanted
On road.
company or something.
Oh, no,
She
the girl,
invited-
the
yeah, the
girl's,
girl invited.
like his girl's friend is dating a Raider.
Okay.
And that friend
Okay.
invited her over,
Okay.
invited her
Okay.
around
Does her
because she was
friend not
boarding
have
with a
single
company.
friends to
Okay.
go with?
Yeah, man, go get one of your, hey, man, don't be corrupting
She's
my
gonna
girl.
leave you for the Raiders.
Yeah,
I'm
bro,
gonna
she's
be real.
already left you for the Raiders. She's on her way to Denver.
She's on
so it's
road
like-
with the Raiders.
She's on her way
Like
to
12
Denver, bro.
niggas that are 6 foot,
Your-
200 plus pounds.
Your girl
You're
is
done.
your girl is getting raided, brother.
You're
Like,
cooked.
get up out of there.
Wow.
Go
The
find a
ground
normal-
and pound.
Normal girl.
Hey,
Hey.
you remember? You ever play Little League football?
Of course.
Coach come out. Hey guys, look, man, you got to be strong out front. We're gonna just run it down their throat.
Yeah.
There was
Hey.
always that moment of like,
Hey,
yo,
the-
even as a 6-year-old, you're like, running down their throat is a little
That's
much.
crazy. Hey, yeah, hey, they're
what's
running
going
it
on.
down your shorty throat, bro.
Yeah.
She on the trip. She going to
Not all
Denver.
of them, but at least one.
At least one of them. She is getting clapped, brother. Please, and she's clapping in the stands as well. And I feel like that's embarrassing. Free yourself. You're 22.
She's
you're in
clapping
Vegas.
for claps.
She's clapping for claps. Listen, man, trust me, you weren't gonna end up with this girl anyway. I promise you. So the Raiders did you a favor. You feel me? Move
Shout
on.
out to the Raiders.
Shout out to the Raiders. You feel me? Go to a game. Sit on the other side. Don't sit in the family section. Don't give yourself a view of her. And you're gonna see her at the game. She's gonna have a jersey on, whatever jersey she got on, bro.
Next thing you know, she's telling you that's her friend.
Would you be petty enough to really try your hardest to bag a cheerleader on the team, or do you feel
That's
like
his first baddie. He's not bagging a
do
cheerleader.
you feel like
he doesn't have the
it wouldn't
experience.
equate? Like, well, I mean, he's the fucking football player.
So
It's like,
well, yeah,
she's just a cheerleader.
The
for
cheerleader
the
wouldn't
team.
equate one, two. This first baddie thing.
And the cheerleaders
What were you
be
dating
fucking
before this,
players.
Malik? Like, what were you doing?
Just
What were
regular
you-
women.
What was happening before you your first baddie? I don't.
Like I guess
understand.
like Instagram famous, popular type.
I mean,
shit.
you gotta remember he's
Man.
22 years old, so it's
yeah,
like
I guess.
that's
or like the best looking girl he's ever pulled type
and
thing.
and like dating the shit. Like I don't think that you should ever make decisions in your life to get back at somebody else because
Ever.
she can't even she don't care what you're doing with the cheerleader, bro. She don't know nothing about that. She is getting rated in Denver. Like she is in the 4 seasons in Denver going crazy.
the Raiders
And-
are getting that road win
Yeah,
right there.
Exactly. And here you
Week
are
4.
trying to DM the cheerleader with 14,000 followers who nobody gives a shit about for real. Like,
who one of the cornerbacks is already
Already
smashing.
smashed.
Like, right.
yeah, come on now. She also belongs. Matter of fact, he also, but like the same one that bagged your shorty, this is his too.
Yeah,
You
just
gotta
get
grab
a
a
nice,
WNBA player.
educated, wholesome woman.
Las
My friend.
Vegas Aces, my boy.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, go for Chelsea Gray,
Get
man.
your bag up. Thank you. That's all you got to do. Just get your bag up and get a nice, wholesome woman.
What else we
Leave
got?
the baddie in the dust.
The baddie's not for you, man.
The baddie life isn't for you, dog.
If you're calling your girl your first baddie,
Yeah. You're going to have to reevaluate some things.
you're already losing. Yo, my name is Ramik, and I'm 20. My homie been running through my following on Insta. Oh, boy. Hey.
Oh.
Read the question.
I've
Read
heard
the
that one
question.
before.
Read the
Hey,
question.
I've been there. Oh my goodness. Yo,
Heard
my name
that
is
one.
Ramik and I'm 20. My homie been running through my following on Instagram and following every fine shorty he sees.
Yep.
If I follow a girl, he follows her days later.
Yep.
Should I check him on this or am I bugging?
I want to know what y'all say because that happened to me.
What you say, Julian?
It's giving lame.
Check him on it. I wouldn't necessarily check him on it. I think that's a situation that would play out itself.
No, because, yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it's something that I would like side eye, and I would probably be like, "What the fuck?"
Hello?
I might bring it up jokingly, but like check him like he can't do it. I mean, you follow who the fuck you want to follow, bro. I mean, if you want to go down, if I got all the hoes or like I got all the baddies and I'm you know what I'm saying, your little outlet to whatever you, and I'm not trying to down my friend right here, but you're the one doing it.
He gets to know women.
So it's like I'm not gonna call it out.
Not at all.
But I would definitely side eye it, and like I said, I think it'll play out the way it should because she or they would catch on. I imagine.
Definitely.
I imagine.
What do you think?
That's happened to me before, and I just screenshot it and I'd be like, "Why are your friends following me?" And they're like, "Oh, these niggas are thirsty. This is the
But
damn
we knew
shame."
that, right?
So, like the guy that I like used to talk to or something, or like my friend or somebody I know, I'm like, "Why are your friends following me? I don't know them." And they're like, "These niggas is thirsty."
But we knew that,
The
right?
friends, yeah.
So it's like, what are we talking about?
But
I'm
my
like, it's
thing is,
embarrassing for you as a man.
I'm
Fair.
gonna
the
check
main
you.
friend.
Okay.
Like in this day and age, like this used to happen to me a lot. Like younger days, Twitter, like you know, people attach beautiful women to you and they just see you talking to somebody and
Right.
boom, and it's like you know, like clockwork. It's like if I retweet this person or if I respond to her, I know the 4 or 5 people that are gonna
100%.
pop up following her 10 minutes
100%.
later. I already know what time it is.
100%.
It's like it was like a brigade. Like I could like clockwork. I could count on them.
Losers.
But like in this day and age, bro, especially on Instagram, bro, you making me look bad. Like this makes my face look bad because it's like you keep following all these women and the only mutual is me.
Right.
And you
And
don't
now,
know them.
now it looks like I'm having like now it looks like I'm sharing women in chats and shit
I
like
feel
that, and you making me look like a lame because you moving lame. Don't do that. Move lame on your own time, bro. Do not involve me in your nonsense and shenanigans and devalue my face because you don't care to
Yeah.
protect yours, please.
I get that too. Like,
Especially if you've never met them before. It's just like, and they're not like Instagram famous or anything like that. It's just like regular, normal people.
you don't
it's
think
very
Shorty
weird.
would bring it up to you?
It
Or you
depends.
just
I've done
rather
it.
not get to that? You rather.
Yeah, because the thing
Cut
is,
it.
right? So here's the thing. For a shorty to bring it up to you, you got to think of like this guy is going through all of your following and he's
Yeah.
following all these women.
Not gonna be
I'm
friends with
not
all those
locked in
people.
with all of these women to the point where they're going to be like, yo, this person's following.
That's true.
This woman's now just going to have this
Realize-
thought.
Oh, what
like,
if it was your friend though?
if who is my friend?
The girl.
If the girl is my friend?
Yeah, she'd probably say something. Yeah.
Like, so if one of my friends follow you or something, you're going to say something most likely.
Yeah.
But like even you're not you know better. You're not gonna be like, oh, Sean is blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's just like now these other women who I follow, they're all the time like, oh, blah blah blah, like followed by I hate
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah.
It's just like,
They're
yo,
gonna
like
think that you put them in a group chat.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
I
like,
get
here's
that.
my
I
old
get
work. Go
that too.
follow.
It's like
Yeah.
covering your face. Facts.
Yeah.
like it's if my homie like if somebody sent me an Instagram of a shorty or whatever and I'm looking, I'm not gonna follow.
Yeah,
her.
like
Yeah.
I'm not.
follow, like, come
I'm
on, fam.
scrolling very cautiously. Like I don't want to click like on nothing. I don't because now we're gonna look crazy. You're the one mutual here. Like she knows she just interact. Like you know, like I don't think that we're not stupid.
Nah,
like,
you
know?
right. You actually totally right because I feel like I have had to like, fam, you good?
Yo, like, what's up with you?
There was a scenario I had to like, bro, come on. It happened within like 3 minutes, but it was just like, yo, bruh.
It's like come on, son.
Like, damn,
Have some clues.
Why am I hearing about this?
Like, this shouldn't be how this goes, man. Like I feel like
Right,
especially
right.
bro, there are so many women and people in the world on the internet. You don't have to like ride my coattails, and
Nah,
like,
that's
that's
facts.
really
That's
strange.
facts.
You
Shout
should
out to
know
Instagram.
by now.
Okay. Hey y'all, I'm Parker. I'm 26 and I live in Miami. My
What's up,
friend
Parker?
is Corey, is the same age as me, and has recently decided to become a photographer. I think it's super cool for people to explore the arts and to further their horizons, but damn, does he suck. His photos are rarely in focus. He only uses the kit lens. He always talks about how he wants to be a big-time photographer, but never does what he needs to do to further his craft. I'm an event planner, and he asked me to add him to my list of contractors for clients. I'm scared that a client will book him for a wedding or a baby shower, and he will do a poor job, making me look bad.
Yeah.
How do I tell him without hurting his feelings?
How good of a friend are you? You know what
Tell
I'm saying?
the truth.
Just, yeah, it comes
Like-
back to communication. Like, if you have somebody that you consider a friend, I feel like that person should be okay with you telling them how you honestly feel about things. Like, Sean, if I had an issue or a bone to pick with you, I think that if I held it and then in 5 months you did something 3 times during that time to make me feel it more, and then I blow up on you 5 months later, I'm wrong. So it's like, when you do it, I should just let you know, like, you know what? That as a friend, I'm not telling you this as anybody else. I'm just giving you my thought. And since we are friends, I'd think that you value my opinion, You know what I'm saying? And my thought process, so you would see where I'm coming from. You shouldn't. If you tell them, yo, your shit is trash, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, nobody's gonna fuck with your work, bro. Like, that's just putting your friend down.
Yeah.
If you could give pointers, you might not know so much about photography, but like you're telling us that his focus isn't even on right. You could suggest, hey, can you try focusing the pictures? Hey, like, I realize,
Bro,
you can
fuck out of here. You need to tell no, fuck out of here.
Upgrade
You
the
picture.
you can upgrade your lens and it could get better.
Fuck that.
There's ways, bro.
No, we're past
you
that.
try
You need to
focusing
tell
the
your
pictures.
friend, if you want to be on my list of contractors, you need to go focus on your craft for 6 months, then come back at me because that's crazy.
Hey, focus
Like,
on your craft is a bar.
Focus on your craft
It
for
is.
6 months, and then we could talk about that because it's like now you're putting like my business. Like, I'm an event planner, and I gotta request you to people, and then I request these people for you to photograph them on their special day, and the shit comes out ass. Like, how does that make you feel, me feel, and the client
only
feels? Like,
question
go
I have-
focus on your shit. Go take a photography class and go shoot some fucking trees and shit, and then come back to me.
The only question I have, because that's so harsh. That's like,
True.
it's real. But like, how did it come
Some people
about?
need to
Did
hear
he
that.
ask me this?
Yeah,
Am
he
I
asked
just
him.
telling him? Like,
He's like, can you put me on the list of contractors?
that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like
No.
so. Yeah, because to what you guys said, it's like if we're friends, I should be able to be honest with you, and it should also matter. Like, you shouldn't want to mess my business up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
I do a lot of things. You feel me? And I write and I want to make music, and I've made some songs, but I haven't really put them out. I know that as a musical artist, I'm not like there. So it's like if my friend runs an event. And if they need a host,
Right.
I'm there. I got you. You feel me? I don't think you should hire anybody but me. That's what I do. But if they need a musical act, I'm not gonna be like, yo, you got to put me on stage, bro. Like, I know my shit's not mixed and mastered, but
Forcing
just play
that
it.
shit,
You feel
yeah.
me? Like,
Yeah.
I must have missed the part where they said put me on a contract. I was bad
Yeah,
listening.
that's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro.
Like, so it's like
if you're asking me, about
You're gonna have to
helping
get it
you out with
together, bro.
something or like referring you specifically, then
and this
yes,
is my
I
business.
have to-
Don't
Respectfully, your
play with
ass.
my
I have to
face,
let
bro.
you
Like,
know
don't
a
do
little
that.
more
So it's
stern.
like I gotta be able to let you know, like, nah, you don't have it like that. And like you said, you could give them, hey man, like if you wanna do this for what I invest in, you need to invest in your craft. So you need to get better lenses. You need to take the class, whatever it may be. And then once you have the quality that we
Focus
need,
your
Fuck.
pictures.
Focus your pictures.
focus the pictures, man. Like,
Don't
and
do
once
some
you're
practice
better
photo
at your
shoots.
craft and you figured it out, then we can work toward that. But
Yeah.
no, I'm not about to mess my business up because,
'Cause you're my
and
friend.
I don't think I'm a good friend to you, even if it's not my business.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a good friend to you if you're not a good photographer, and I let you think that you are.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So now you're just trash.
I love that I come out with like a mediocre advice.
Yeah, you're like
piece,
being too
and
nice.
they're like, "Fuck out of here."
Get out of here, bro.
That's
You're
hilarious.
being way too nice.
I am.
Julian.
All right, I'm gonna turn up.
21.
She's only 21, but she is savage.
21. Can
Can you do something for me?
21. There's a lot of 21s.
21.
21.
Our last 21. I'm sorry. All right. Hey guys, my name is Paul, and I'm 25, living in Chicago. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, I'm Paul.
If you know, you know. You're
If
25. You should know.
If you're 25, you should know. If you don't know, you lame. I'm sorry.
This
This is
is. If you know,
You
you
didn't
know.
have cable. It's fine.
Deem didn't have cable.
Jordan does know. Of course.
You know the vibes. Jordan knows the vibes. Do you hold it down?
Jordan, you have to whisper. You can talk whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel free. You
Of course I know.
I like that.
You know the vibes, but do you hold it down?
Yeah, hold it down.
checks all
Hold
the
it down.
boxes.
Checks all the
Jordan
boxes.
I
checks all the
definitely
boxes.
hold it down.
I don't
Hold it
care
down.
what.
Okay, 21. Can you do something? All right, here we go. Hey guys, my name is Paul, and I'm 25, living in Chicago. What's going on, Paul?
What's up, Paul?
I currently live with a roommate in a fairly nice part of the city. We've been in this spot together for 3 years now, and things have been great. A few months ago, my roommate got laid off. I told him I got his back for 2 months, and he could just pay me back when he's back on his feet.
That's egregious.
That was almost 3 months ago. And he still hasn't found a new job or source of income. No Forex, no McDonald's,
Forex
no
is
asking people who they bank with, nothing.
Damn.
He has, however, been smoking every day, multiple times
Oh,
a day.
shit.
Not Reggie or even mid, mind you. Only the
Zah?
highest of
Roaches?
grades. Wedding cake, Northern Lights, Purple
what?
Kush, Headbanger, you name it.
Doesn't respect you.
He spends all day getting high, watching Netflix on my subscription, and talking to shorties on the phone. I really rock with this dude, but I feel like I'm being taken advantage of.
Oh, really?
What should I do?
It sounds like you in a relationship with a man, my boy.
Feels like you're his sugar daddy.
It sounds like you're his sugar daddy. It's crazy.
Even
It's true.
even
He's
that,
living
yeah,
off your money.
even that. Well, no, because he smoked his own bud. So
with the money he's saving from rent.
hey, he buys something himself. That's disrespectful though. I'm saying though, he buying his own
maybe he
bud.
inviting Shorty over and telling her bring buds.
Yeah,
crazy.
she's telling him to match.
That's crazy.
But don't lend out money you don't feel comfortable losing. First of all, he should definitely reach out to his parents
Step one.
before he reaches out to you, if anything. Yeah, but they're on two. They could, he could just go.
So here's the thing, Paul.
Fuck?
Like,
you can't pay rent. I'm subleasing the apartment, bitch.
once again, what did we say earlier about loyalty and how
about?
Kayla has?
You're paying
No
$1,000
long-standing
a month for
relationships.
somebody else to live there because they can't pay rent and they smoking weed.
If I live
No.
with my friend, like a close friend of mine, and he gets laid off, I can step up for a little bit. Like,
but look at what
you
your
gotta,
friend's doing.
You gotta do something. You gotta have a plan or something. But like, I can step in for a little minute, and I would hope if something were to happen to me, that he could also step in for a little minute. And like, I would hope that if I got laid off, my friend wouldn't be like, "Oh, I'm subleasing the apartment. Get the fuck out." Like, I'm like, oh.
No,
shit.
because you know what type of person he is already. Like, look at the stuff that he's doing right now isn't new just because he
That's
got
true.
laid off and is smoking
So-
weed all day. Like, come on, you knew what type of person he was before he got laid off.
I think, Paul,
There's no way.
you should have sat down with your friend when he got laid off and you were going to offer the fact that you can step in and help out for some months and set like a true deadline, come to an agreement that, hey, it has to be by here. I cannot afford anything else. It would put me in such situation. I would have to then come to this. And if he understands that, you do it for your friend. Now, if he understood that and then still disrespected you by smoking, for free or whatever, and watching Netflix and just chilling, living for free, then you have to have a real man-to-man conversation because now it's just become disrespectful. But since you didn't, not to say he's justified, but since you didn't lay that foundation of like, bro, it's got to be this, these are the stipulations if I'm going to help you. Obviously, as soon as Sean read the question, I was like, oh, yeah, he fucked up. Like, you never let somebody in the house comfortable. Like, they're going to be good. So you just have to have a hard talk, and just be real. Like, look, I'm not trying to, deter our friendship or anything like that. But at the same time, I feel like what you're doing is very irresponsible and disrespectful to our friendship. So we got to figure this out.
My thing is, did you not know he was irresponsible before? That's my.
I mean, what if he wasn't irresponsible? What's irresponsible about getting laid off?
No, not getting
And
laid
smoking
off,
weed
but
all
just the
day.
smoking weed all day part would really.
No, I
blow
mean, if you
me.
go to work,
after the
come
first
home,
month,
Yeah,
that
he
would
was
fuck
probably
me up.
already
Smoke
smoking
bud.
weed.
Yeah.
Like-
It's just he don't got enough money to pay rent. He could buy his little weed, but
That's
it's still you
crazy.
see that shit every day. It's like when you come home
I
and
feel
you
after
see your
the
man
first
on the
month
couch.
and you
You're gonna
saw
be
that,
like,
it
you're
would've
gonna
been
see your
crazy.
man on the couch like,
I
what you been
think
doing?
that-
Playing a game all day?
Yeah, I think that we could be like, it's like, what if he goes out for drinks on the weekend? It's just like, hey, bro, like if you're my friend and you owe me money, I don't feel like, oh, you better not do shit. Like, I
Right,
better not
right,
catch you with a Happy
right,
Meal. You feel me? Like, that's not really
No,
how I
you better
feel.
be looking for a job.
Yeah, you better be
more than you're smoking
that,
weed.
And that's the thing. I feel like that's the issue, and that's where it comes in at. And I feel like that's the conversation needs to be had.
Right.
It's not like,
but he's
oh,
a grown man. He should know that.
Yeah, but you're the one that's dealing with him now, so it's like your business because you're the one that.
Yeah, but you're a grown man. You shouldn't be comfortable, or a grown person in general. You shouldn't be comfortable smoking weed all day and you ain't got a job.
and no, that's a fact.
And
Like,
having somebody else pay your rent. That's crazy.
I think
That's
that
true.
as a friend, like the same way that the friend shouldn't just be like, yo, kick him to the curb. I think that as a friend, he shouldn't be comfortable owing you money and not doing anything about it. So it's
Yeah.
like you guys should be in that place where, like me personally, I'm a firm believer. You can't hold anybody responsible for anything you didn't say. If I have an issue with what you're doing, I'm going to say it. And then if you don't adjust that behavior,
Yeah.
then from there we can figure it out. So it's like if you told me, you got laid off, 2 months went by, okay, you said in 2 months you would figure it out. It's the third month. It's like, damn, I know that shit don't necessarily happen the way you wanted to every single time. And so it's like, okay, 3 months. But like, now that it's the third month, okay, what's the plan? You
Right.
feel me? Like, what adjustments have you made to the previous plan? Like, if you thought that in 2 months this was going to work out and we're in month 3, then we
know.
can't just go with what the previous plan was. Like, what do you...
I mean, shit.
What
At
else
month
should
3,
we
we
do?
already
DoorDashing or
too far
something.
gone, dude. Because like
Having
if in a
another
month and a
man pay
half
your
you
rent,
ain't
should've
seen
been
you take no
DoorDashing, man.
interviews.
Yeah.
We talk every day. We boys.
Right.
Like you gonna tell me what the lick read? So it's like
Yeah,
Why not?
by 4 or 5 weeks, I'm gonna start questioning you. Like, yo, fam, how that
What's
job
that?
looking?
yeah, we're not going to get to 3 months without having had a
Yeah.
conversation. That's the thing. It's like, yo, like, yeah, how's that going? Where we at? Like,
I'm about to roll up. We about to talk.
Literally.
Or
Northern Lights
roll
is
up. We about to
crazy.
talk.
yeah, you roll up for
you
sure.
roll up.
You
We
roll
about
up.
to talk.
No matching.
All don't know, Paul. You gotta just
Please
you gotta
tell that man
keep it
to
real.
get it
Yeah, tell him how
together.
you feel,
Get a
bro,
grip.
because he gonna take advantage of you as long as you let him.
Okay. 32.
Shout out to Water, man.
Shout out to water. Shout out to the earth.
Shout out to Water.
Hey guys, my name is Cameron. I'm 22 and I live in LA. My boyfriend discovered my OnlyFans page last week, and since then it hasn't been the same. We've been dating for 5 months and everything was going really great. We go out every weekend. I often pay for outings too. He introduced me to an old friend from high school at a party, and I guess the friend was subbed to me and told my boyfriend.
It be your own.
I'm telling you, it's always the friends.
bro.
I make $4,000 a month from OnlyFans, but I have another job too that makes about the same, so I'm not afraid of quitting. But I feel like my boyfriend won't ever let this go. Should I quit OF or break up with my boyfriend?
Y'all want me to go?
Wait, hold on. Jordan want to say Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
please.
Jordan.
Girl, break up with him. He is not gonna see you the same. Like, even if he
Period.
said it's okay, it's gonna come up 2 months later when you mind your damn business and you do something to piss him off, and he's like,
100%.
"Well, you sitting here lying to me about OnlyFans." You will never live it down.
100%.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go, because it's over with. He's
He
not
fucked
gonna let it
up
go.
already. All right?
He's not gonna let it go. I promise you, he's not.
He's never letting it go.
Nah, why the fuck would I?
I'm not letting that shit go.
You're
5
doing
months?
OnlyFans.
5 months?
And it's
I
always
don't
the
care.
friends.
I
being
done fell in
off.
love.
Yeah, I don't care what you catch me doing. Well, if you was popping it for niggas on OnlyFans.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm never letting you get that. I'm
Break
never-
up with him, sis.
you. I have the upper hand in everything forever.
What's crazy is that she's gonna break up with him even though she fucked up. But she's
She
like,
didn't
wait, I
fuck up.
fucked
Well,
up. She
for
did fuck up.
lying?
She lied. She fucked
not
up. But
telling
it's
him?
like such a fuck up that you're like, you know what? I fucked up so bad that, and I scarred you too deep that I can't.
So they're in a relationship or they're
5
dating.
months.
They're
5 months
dating or they're in a relationship. They're exclusive. If if you're exclusive, you fucked up. If you're still dating other people,
Can I ask you
matter.
something,
He
Jordan?
wanted that out so bad.
Agreed.
Right.
She
But
really
let me
did.
ask you this: if you're dating someone
yeah,
Is the link
not
not in the bio?
exclusive for 5 months,
yeah.
that never comes up.
My thing is like, because the thing is, you got to keep in mind, like, people are dating for different reasons.
How shallow are your conversations with this person?
I don't know.
I feel like
Very.
my thing is because I feel like with men, if you tell them you have OnlyFans, like, they gonna wrap it up regardless. So the thing is,
Yeah.
like, if you're not dating to have a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
like, if I'm like, this is not going anywhere, we just fucking around, I'm not gonna tell you. But if I think that, like, we're both developing feelings and, like, the feeling is mutual, like, you have to tell him.
Yeah. Fellas, I got something. I got a tip. If you fucking with a chick and you think it's fire, just throw a joke. You got OnlyFans? And then just be like, no, I'm fucking with you because I'm just saying that shit fire. Like, yo, she's either gonna lie to you at that moment or tell you the truth.
Yeah, I think
And you can go back to that little joke as reference that I did
You're
give you the
hilarious.
chance to come clean 2 weeks into when I met you.
yeah.
That's very true. That's
I
So,
think
very
if
true.
if you
you're in
wanna
a
know,
relationship with him, you should have told him.
make
but,
that joke.
Other than that, like, he's never gonna, like Jordan said, he's never gonna let it go. So get your $8,000 a month bag. And
Straight up.
just
No, straight up.
Yeah.
Keep
Keep
it
the bag.
moving.
First of all, $4,000. Do not
Right.
quit.
Yeah.
Do not quit.
$4,000 a month
$4
for
bands a month.
anybody.
And go
Yeah.
find somebody who's gonna
You
be
was
okay
already
with
doing
you
this.
doing
You didn't
OnlyFans and
start
call
doing
a
it
day.
after you dated him, and I was like, bro, why'd you have to do it? No. You been doing it. You a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
like
been
the
doing it.
lady said, he's not gonna let it go. And I don't think that this 5-month relationship that you're in is necessarily worth $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
I think you can keep doing what you're doing, and I think that next time you have a situation with someone where you're approaching something getting serious, just let him know ahead of time so that he can know what decision he's making. Because honestly, a lot of dudes out there, especially
they're fine.
if you getting bread off the OnlyFans, like,
And she pays for all the outings.
you
I
pay-
mean, like, if you truly love somebody, you're gonna be totally honest with them, bro. Like that's the main thing. Like if you really care about how he feels, he would know.
A lot of men
And
would love
he would
a
either
girl who pays
accept
for
or deny
everything.
that.
Not gonna be me, but like
it's not gonna be me yet.
We're out there.
Personally, I'm probably not gonna be in a relationship with the OnlyFans woman.
yeah.
But there's a lot of dudes
Never.
out there who.
What
will,
if it's
yeah.
just feet pics?
What if it's just, if it's feet pics? Let's get
We
those
could do
off.
that.
Let me be your man.
Yeah, like not everybody on OnlyFans.
matters.
Yeah.
It matters
that.
what the
Yeah.
content is.
Not everybody on OnlyFans is fucking. though.
Well,
That's the
we
thing.
know what we talking
It's
about.
not
though.
just okay.
But we're
so
talking about
you
egregious
don't have to
OnlyFans.
be on here
Yes.
fucking for me to not want. Like if you're
But
on here
just
popping,
nudes?
if you're on here, yeah. If people
Straight
can
up.
log in and see the
In
coochie
a
for
thong.
$7.99,
Yeah, that's crazy.
ass pics, hella side boob action, all that, man. Fuck out here.
and I don't want to if
Sex
you
positive.
advertise on Twitter,
That's great. But if she did, he would know though. So I'm guessing the link was
Kayla's
not
question
in the
is
bio.
the link not in the bio?
Right, that's
hey,
what I'm
making
saying. Why does he not
$4,000 a
know?
month without the link in the
What,
bio.
you-
She's not just selling feet, bro. She's on there
You
doing
losing
something
money.
elite.
She losing money if the
She's-
link
yeah.
ain't in the bio.
She making $4,000
You
a
can turn
month
that
and the
4 to
link not in the
7.
bio. She on there going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie because the
$1,000 a month's
clientele
crazy.
bringing itself back. She's not even
That's
looking for new
hilarious.
clients.
I'm crying.
That's that blue magic.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, that can't. You know, I'm
Shout
wishing
out to the
everybody
OnlyFans
best,
girls,
though.
though.
Yeah, shout out to the OnlyFans girls. I'm not gonna lie. Salute,
Facts.
support black business.
Facts.
And you know they
Sex work. Amen.
what happened? White business on OnlyFans. I mean, I wish everybody the best in all their endeavors. You feel me?
Thank you.
You know, but they won't get my black dollar.
My black dollars.
You be paying your black dollar to OnlyFans?
I've supported a creator too in my day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's like, hey, what's behind this?
Let's find this paywall.
The paywall shit is something that really builds curiosity.
It's
I will
intriguing,
say,
bro. It's like, bro, it's $3.99 to find out what's back here.
oh man,
It's a good little week. I slapped $2 on a fake stripper ass, bro. I could throw this $4.
I hate that you go back to that analogy because it makes so much
It
sense.
makes so much sense, bro. Like,
It makes so much
I
sense.
mean,
I'm not against you giving your dollar to the OnlyFans community. I'm not. I never have. I never been intrigued enough. I'm never gonna say I never will, but I'm not there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I'm not there anymore, but a couple times. But let's see. Okay. Boom. Hey everyone, love the show. My name is Johnny, and I'm 28 in Nashville. Like Johnny Nashville, Johnny Knoxville. Hey Johnny.
You jackass.
I've been dating my girlfriend for 5 months, and I just found out she doesn't like dark humor. She hates it. She doesn't like any Bill Burr, old Eddie Murphy, and definitely not Dave Chappelle. I'm not gonna lie. Sure, you don't like Dave Chappelle's clip. I'm not
I
gonna
just
lie.
feel like she doesn't like misogynistic.
Who's the?
humor.
That's Marcus Camby in the meme.
Yeah, yep.
In the
Get out of here, bro. She
Oh,
don't watch Chappelle's show. That's crazy.
I'd rather my girl have OnlyFans than
No, I
don't
think
like Dave
stand
Chappelle.
up. I don't think Dave Chappelle.
I'm not gonna. You
Sure.
don't like Dave Chappelle?
I do. I just feel like the girl probably doesn't like
Or
jokes
Bill Burr
that
or
have to
old
do with
Eddie Murphy?
women.
Yeah, Listen, Bill Burr's kind of niche. Eddie Murphy,
I
you
like
know, he
Bill
kind
Burr,
of. Everybody should like Dave Chappelle. If anybody who doesn't like Dave Chappelle,
I don't know
I'm
if Bill
judging.
Burr's niche, but fair.
For black women.
Yeah.
Fair.
Finish the question.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I apologize. She doesn't like any Bill Burr, old Eddie Murphy, and definitely not Dave Chappelle. I found out last night when I was playing a podcast and the host made a joke about his grandfather, saying the youth rely too much on technology, so he unplugged his grandfather's life support. I busted out laughing. My girlfriend, on the other hand, was not amused. My question is, do you think this is grounds for a breakup? She likes having a good time, just not at the expense of others. But I don't want to have to cut out these jokes from my life. Do I need to grow up?
Yeah.
My goodness.
You don't need to grow up. You don't need to grow up. I'll start there.
I think that you should just keep it separate. Like if she just seems like a sensitive person that like doesn't like those kind of jokes, but that doesn't mean you have to stop listening to your podcast.
I think that's true.
Because there's certain jokes you don't make with your girl.
There's a podcast that I'm fond of that, like, if a woman is around, I'm less likely to watch it because of things they may say or how they may feel about that character, whatever. So, you know, you just save your things for your time, and you guys can have your things that you do together. Certain people are more sensitive to certain things, like, you know, maybe she had, because myself, there's certain jokes I don't like either. Like, they make me a little uncomfortable. I don't really like any jokes about, like, death or necessary things like that. So you guys just don't have to make those. It's not like if she's being, like, arbitrary about it and telling you what you can't watch anymore, I feel like that's where it becomes an issue. But you don't have to subject her to things that she is not fond of. I don't think that should be the deal breaker in your relationship. Like, oh, you don't laugh at death enough for me. Get out.
No,
Bill Burr just talks about his black wife all the time.
Right. I get you, Sean, and I get Kayla as well. My only thing is that, say I'm watching a stand-up in the crib. Like, it's just my hot. Like, I love stand-up, so I'm always watching random stand-up. And also the difference between a podcast and, like, a comedian doing an actual stand-up routine is different. You know, I feel like conversation, and that can go a whole new way, a whole different way. Jokes on stage is just jokes on stage. It's not like a mentality thing. So if she's so shallow to where, like, you can't even be in the crib around her watching, you got to, like, watch it when she's away, or, like, you got to go to the room and watch. Yeah, I think that's, like, somebody making you uncomfortable. You living uncomfortable. And I understand you have to pick your battles. I understand in relationships you have to, like, what is that?
Compromise?
Yeah, compromise. But like, I mean, bro, it's a fucking joke at the end of the day. So like, I think for me personally, it would be something of like, if you're bugging me all the time, I don't watch too much stand up personally, so I can't equate it to my life. But if I did, and she was like bickering at jokes or like, oh, it's like, yeah.
No, I definitely feel that though, because if we're watching Chappelle and like he drops some funny ass shit.
He always does.
Just remove yourself.
Exactly.
He always does.
And you in the room getting uncomfortable and
Right.
looking at me and judging and shit like, oh my, I can't believe you find this funny.
Exactly.
Like, that's like the corny
I
that
just
I can't
remove
see.
myself. Just like
Nah, but it's
bye.
like that's still
Like,
it's
you
not
watch this
corny
dumbass
because
stuff by
you're
yourself.
doing what's best for you right now. You don't feel comfortable, right? But like, I don't know that I could be comfortable around somebody that just
Well, I
always
think any
find themselves
normal
uncomfortable about some
person
shit.
would just be like, I don't want to watch this. Bye. Like, this is weird.
And I think that could be the way to handle it. But it's like he's saying, if she's annoying him about that or like taking that angle of, oh, like, I can't believe you watched this or
Yeah.
things like that, or
Making me
just
feel bad.
don't make any environment that I'm in uncomfortable for me being
Yeah.
in it. And I understand that.
That's like saying, yo, you don't like LeBron James or Drake. What are you talking about?
What's wrong with you? Nah, but I understand though, like, because if she's watching something like there's certain things that like, when women watch like basketball and all that shit, like I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
But I'm also not gonna sit here while you're watching it and like make your watching experience negative. I'll just not watch it. So where Kayla's saying you guys can just separate yourselves, that's fine. With you, I feel like it could be a more deep rooted issue. Like this isn't gonna stop here. This isn't gonna stop. Especially like
I think
if
you're making
humor
it too
and
deep. I don't think
Think
that.
no,
about
because like
this.
if
Great
humor
date
and
night.
things like
Great
that,
date night.
especially the way Julian is, like
Oh, for
Julian loves
Julian.
getting jokes
for
off
sure.
and shit. So it's just like if now you have to be more uncomfortable in like something that's a big part of your personality because of how she receives it, then maybe you guys aren't as compatible. I understand
Exactly,
feeling that way,
exactly.
like based on that.
Imagine you're having a great date night. It's like whether Valentine's or anniversary weekend. You did dinner. You're gonna go see a movie. There's a funny ass joke that's just very insensitive, and you're dying naturally. You just start dying, and she just like turned off by that, bro. Because at the end of the day, she's not gonna say nothing. She might not even say nothing right there. But you know that when the woman has the ick, or that's what they say
you're done.
nowadays, you're done,
The
bro.
whole
So it's
energy
like
in the room
now,
is different now.
first of all,
Now I don't
I'm
wanna see
trying
you
to
anymore.
go home later. Like we're trying to enjoy ourselves today.
No, because why did you laugh?
I'm not
about
trying to
that
dry
joke?
up.
I'm not trying to dry up.
No, why did you laugh about that joke? No, because there's certain movies and stuff I watch with my family. And I'm like,
Compatibility is really
It comes
the
down to
thing.
compatibility. It's like, okay, like we don't necessarily mesh in this way, and this
Yeah.
could be.
And this is a big part of
who I am.
if humor is a big part of your life, then you
Yeah,
know.
but like jokes about dead grandpa.
It doesn't have to be that. But Dave
what
Chappelle
he
makes jokes
said.
about everything though. And Bill Burr, you don't like Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle, you're nuts.
Yeah, if you
I
don't
do
like,
like Bill Burr, but
And,
like I
old
get why
Eddie
people
Murphy.
think he's like. I get why people don't like him, and I get why people don't like Dave Chappelle too.
I don't get why people don't like Dave Chappelle. I think that's a character flaw.
Like not liking LeBron
No, I get
James.
it,
Just
but like I
you
can't say I
wonder
agree,
like
but
how.
everybody has different opinions. You don't like certain people.
And you judge them based on that, right? So
not
I
judging
wouldn't
them.
have a girlfriend that don't like Dave Chappelle.
I don't think I would
just
either.
kidding.
I don't think I would. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you, though.
One of the first things I'm running by you, like we gonna
You
watch
like
the
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle?
show,
We
and,
gonna-
and if you can't relate, like you feel me, there's certain like, you
I
got.
think Chappelle's show is different from his stand-up
You-
though, for
Definitely.
sure.
Definitely.
It is,
Like,
but it's
vastly
like
different.
I gotta run the Chappelle show by you. You don't have to like the stand up, but you gotta run the Chappelle show by
Watch
you.
a couple
I feel
Boondocks
like
I gotta run the
episodes.
Office by you.
Yeah.
I gotta run the Boondocks by you, and I hope you rock with SpongeBob. You feel me? Like
I feel like the
those are
stand.
aspects of my character that like if you don't like the Office, there's so much about me you won't understand.
I
and
feel
I can't rock
like
with that.
that people could be turned off by his stand-up, but if you don't like his show, it's like kind of weird because it's not that bad. Yeah. Okay.
I think he's worse on the show than he is on the stand up.
You think so?
100%.
He's gotten some shit off on that show.
And it was
But it's like scenarios,
It
isn't
was the early 2000s.
Digger family.
Like, come on.
The Nagger family.
The
Come on.
N-I-G-G-A-R.
My name is Janice, and I'm 26 in Decatur. I've been dating my boyfriend Lance for a year and just had dinner at his family's home for the first time last weekend. His family was very sweet and complimented me all night. I really felt welcomed into the family. After we had finished dinner, his mother grabbed all the glasses and poured the remaining fruit juice in them back into the carton and then put the carton back into the fridge. I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't want to offend, but I asked Lance about it later when we were alone, and he said that that's how he was raised, and his mom says it's good for your health system and helps save money. How would y'all react in this
Real
scenario?
quick. Jordan, Decatur, what they be doing down there?
Yeah. shout
Can
out
we
to
get some
Atlanta.
Atlanta references?
Listen, I don't know what
What
type of
Decatur
Atlanta
shit?
version like they doing. Like I feel like they probably not from Georgia. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
She said that. It's
They're
not
making
Atlanta.
Decatur look bad.
Now, Kayla, can we start with you?
I just feel like that's pretty nasty.
I get that. What do we do from here
gross.
now? What is your reaction?
I just don't know what to say to that. Like, don't do that in my home. Like, do what you want to do in your own family business. Drink out of the backwash all you want.
Well, you
but
just
don't
drank
bring
the
that
backwash
into my home. Now I gotta go to the clinic. Now I gotta go to the minute clinic or whatever. What is it?
The minute clinic.
What is it? The urgent care. Now I gotta get a COVID test. Like, this is crazy.
More than a COVID test, but what are you gonna do that night when you see his mom pouring 4 glasses of Kool-Aid back into the? You're like,
what am I gonna say? What am I gonna press his mom?
You're gonna talk to him. I'm sure this is not gonna go
like, hello.
It's not gonna be something that goes under.
The first thing I'm doing is calling Sean. I'll be like, can you believe this shit? Second thing I'm doing is calling my parents, and then they're gonna tell me what to do. Because if it's left to my devices, it's not gonna be pretty. So.
Well, this is what we want to hear. Yeah. What is Kaila gonna do?
Yeah. What is he gonna do left to your devices?
Kayla is gonna wait until everybody's in the living room and throw that carton out. That's what Kayla's gonna do. Where did juice go?
That's real. Sean?
So I got the heebie-jeebies just hearing that shit. It made my skin crawl a little bit. Oh. And I think that you have to leave him right away. Like, this relationship can't continue.
Fuck him.
I'm not even joking. I'm not being like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, end this right now. Like, leave the dinner table. And like, would you guys leave?
My first thought would just be, leave. What else?
Yeah, like, what else
y'all
do you do
around this bitch? Like, hold on. I
gotta check the toilet paper. Like, y'all be using the same
toothbrushes. Y'all stole my shit. Hello. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, I'm gonna take the night to reconsider and evaluate. Can we move out? Are we at that point of our relationship?
No.
You think she was raised on?
How old are they?
26.
26.
You think he was raised on, that's too far?
It's too far.
So he's going to teach his kids this?
That is like who they are.
This is what we do.
And the thing, like you guys said.
Bring out the carton, y'all.
Bring out the carton, y'all.
Get our Kool-Aid.
You're only finding, this is your first time at their crib.
Yeah.
And this is what you saw.
Who knows in the second and third time?
Who knows what else? And it's just like, this is how they were raised, bro.
Now,
like,
after he brings you to the crib, now he's gonna start doing it at your crib. Like,
and
she knows now.
Who cares where they do it? It's just like, you were raised by barbarians. Like, I don't even know what else y'all could have possibly been on. You feel me? Like, this is who you are at your core. You can't undo this. And there's no way of knowing, like, there's no way of knowing, okay.
Sometimes your parents do shit that you don't do.
That's true.
You gotta say, hey.
It could be. It can be different or random, not nasty. It don't have to be nasty.
Do y'all shower with washcloths?
Yeah. Well, loofah, right? That's
who
what
taught
it's
y'all
called.
African net sponge.
My mom and my sisters.
Your mom and your sisters? When did you start? Did you just wake up one day and you were like, yo, I shouldn't use my hands anymore. I should use a rag or a loofah or something?
Well, I used rags growing up, but now I use an African net sponge.
Okay, so who taught you to use a rag?
My mom.
Okay.
But my dad was.
So most of the things that you learned growing up and behaviors and things are taught by your parents.
But some things you unlearn.
Yes.
Something. All right. So let's say he.
I feel like you should make a joke with him. Be like, "You saw that nasty shit?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" Then it's like kind of clips.
No.
You should be like, "Oh my fucking
god!" He brought you into this house where they do this nasty.
Be like, I'm so sorry.
It's not
I should have warned you.
It definitely ain't new to him.
Let's say he unlearned 90. This is where y'all be finding it. This is where y'all be finding the problem. Y'all don't know. I shouldn't say y'all. You.
Me.
You don't know when to just let it go. Y'all be feeling like you can fix the stupidest things. Like, this is not a fixable situation. You cannot work on this. They cannot have unlearned this.
Yeah, but Sean,
no matter how much they were raised on, let's say they unlearned 90% of the things they were raised on. There is 10% of that shit that is still there, and you can't identify it. 26? There's no way for you to know.
26?
26.
So, not living with your parents and living with your parents, you have two total experiences. Shit. You start to do things that even your parents taught you. You're like, I'm sure you've gone through certain things that you're like, you know what? I don't want to do. Like, whether you wanted to put the ketchup in the pantry or the fridge, like that's your decision once you move out. Now, that first night when you move into your crib, if you pour that Kool-Aid back in the bin or whatever,
maybe I shouldn't do this.
It's different. But when you in love with somebody, or how long have they been together? Was it? I'm sure when you're at 7 months, 8 months to a year, you really like and have strong feelings for this person.
I'm out.
A year.
I'm gone.
I don't think realistically,
straw
you're gonna
for
go
me.
cold turkey on this shorty because
If you're gonna
her
raise a
parents
family
did
together,
that.
be like, hey, we're gonna.
You've been
like,
making
write
out with her
down.
the whole time. You've been chilling where she got the same parents, bro. So you telling me now that after a night out at the McAllens, you're gonna
100%. Because not only so here's the thing, right? They're 26. If I'm with you at this point, if this was Bobby from earlier who's 19, fine, go ahead, whatever. I'm with you. Like we're planning on building something together, moving forward. My children are supposed to be a part of this family? Are you insane? This is how they operate, and I'm supposed to bring myself and build a life in here? That isn't no.
Never be seeing their grandparents.
So you wouldn't have the conversation with your significant other.
No,
like,
because he's saying like he has
What
to
is it?
bring
He's
his
like, what are they to
kids.
fucking
He has to
talk
bring
about?
his kids and leave his kids with the grandparents, and then be drinking
Nah,
out of
but we
Kool-Aid
gotta
jugs.
address this. Is what I'm saying.
No,
like,
No,
we
because you
don't.
can't
I'm
change the
gone.
parents.
No, we do. I'm
There's
saying like,
nothing
yo,
to
No, you can
Bobby-
change with
Bobby
your
Lance is his
you
name.
can change with your
Lance,
partner, but
listen,
not their
Lance.
parents.
You gotta. I feel like I want to leave. You feel me? Like I don't want to do this no more. After what I've seen tonight. Can you talk? Is there any way you could talk to your mom?
Here's the thing, right? If they would have came to the house, it's almost like the Dave situation,
They'd
right?
have been like, is she calling me dirty bitch?
That's hilarious.
That's what she
It's
said.
almost like the Dave
Yes.
situation, right? If they came, if before they got to the crib, Lance said, "Yo, just to brief you beforehand,
Yeah.
my mom does this thing where like it's really nasty, and she pours it, and we grew up that way, and I've since learned that it's wrong, and I've moved on from that, but like you may see that tonight." Then it's like, okay, you know this is wrong. You've grown out of these behaviors.
Yeah,
But it's like we
yeah.
get here, and I'm finding this out because I'm watching her pour it in my face, and you didn't think it was like out of the ordinary enough to tell me it's gonna happen. Then like Lord knows what else. That like I always say, like I really when we talk about, I don't like being lied to because it's
Yeah.
like now I don't believe anything you say ever.
Yeah.
So it's like if this happened, anything can
Yeah,
happen.
anything
Y'all
could
are
have been
not
facts.
regular
Yeah.
people. Y'all are wildlings.
Davies, who else?
Davey?
Dave East, who else
Who
is
else?
hilarious.
We got time for one more? No.
No.
All right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming back to join us again. And once again, if you didn't know by then, I'm sure you know by now. I'm Sean. I'm here with my co-host.
Kayla?
Julian.
And that is another episode of Know By Now. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, follow on social media. You can catch the socials right here. All right? Tap in and make sure to, send your questions to knowbynow.com.